What's up, peeps? 90 Crew Snowblower. Didn't he already have 5k? 90 Crew, 90 Crew, 90 Crew what? Congratulations. Wakey bakey.
How are you now?
Vanny face fanny vachi vanny face.
We doing,
Smash the like button.
boys and girls?
Good
Welcome
morning.
to Freestyle Friday. I hope you all are doing
Time
well.
to get
I
the
hope you enjoyed your
snowblower out
week.
again.
This is it. It's Friday. We did it. We made it. We're here. Thank goodness.
Congrats on the 5k.
Thank you. Thank you. That's actually, I think somebody said, have we been there for a bit? I think we have. I think we hit it around the end of February. So I guess not too long. Maybe a week, 2 weeks ago, something like that. I don't know. I took a screenshot. I usually try to screenshot our milestones so that I remember them. I just have to go digging to find the actual screenshot. Okay, we're going to jump back into Velocidrone this morning because I didn't get to fly in the sim at all yesterday.
Going Booner like he did Diet-Yun.
And I feel sad. You need a sound clip of Stu going Booner? We could get that. Somebody sent me a clip.
Likes. 8 more likes.
Somebody sent me a clip of Boner, was that you? Sent me a clip of Bardwell saying
Velocidrone is very cool now. Update.
I think so.
You need X-Class pack for the big guys, don't you?
All right, well, now I've got a boner.
Oh, that's a good one, buddy. Oh, that's a good one. All right, let me record that real fast while we're here. Oh, Bardwell. Whoopsie poopsie. Gorgeous.
That long con is
All right,
really
well,
big.
now I've got a boner.
Okay, sorry.
Yep, that was me.
Didn't mean to play it so loud. I just needed to get a good, clean cut of it. All right, I'll add that to a button. When and if I remember. Somebody else sent, I think Kiz may have sent me a funny clip
Hello, and
of
happy
Bardwell,
Friday.
maybe.
Quick question: do you ever connect your
it.
goggles to play the sim through them?
I do, Michael. I have. Recently, I did a whole stream where we flew Velocidrone with the new HD0 goggles using HDMI in, and that was pretty sweet. It was pretty fun. I think I did the entire stream with the goggles on, and it was not bad. Except for every now and then I would get behind on chat because Robot Lady
No
would just be
fear,
yelling
I am
at me.
here to fuck things up.
Hell yeah.
You should combine that sound clip
Welcome.
with the controller load 1. 7 more likes, peeps.
Now I have a boner. Yeah, very controlled load.
6 more.
Yeah, that'd be good. That'll work. I can do that. Somebody else sent me another
I
funny
missed
one.
that I will have to go back and check it out.
I just can't remember what it was now, or who it was, so I could find it. I feel like I saved it on my phone, but that's probably buried now. I saved so much stuff on my phone. Let me pull it up. Let me see if I can find it for you real quick. The stream I'm talking about, that is. As I drag my elbow and make a farting noise across the desk. Oh, how was everybody's week? Tell me how you were doing. What happened this week? Anything good? Anybody have any fun flights? Go anywhere freaking epic?
Cocaine buried, I take. That's
Did
the
you
spicy beans.
lose anything?
Good. What up?
Anything get stuck in a tree?
Nope, not really. In the office. 2 more.
Are you already trying to get 20? Oh, God, you are already trying to get 20, aren't you? Oh, mama.
Got down on the floor because of long COVID. Yes, I am. Flashed some Elvis receivers.
Nice.
It was snowy outside right now.
We
so
have
I
like
can't fly.
a peppering of snow outside, but it's nothing.
Besides, an infection in my arm week was okay-ish.
Here you go. It's called Simming in HD0 Goggles. Pretty easy to find with that title.
Blew a sunset on the
But
lake.
you'll
It
see
was fun even if my sticks are sticky.
my wonderful
Not sticking
head
right now.
here just in goggles the whole time. But it was great. It was a really good picture. It took just a tiny bit of time to get used to, but once I got used to it, man, we were ripping. This was only, what are we, 40 minutes into the stream here, roughly?
It's been rainy or windy, no good flying weather. And I just blown up to 080.
Not doing the best, I
motors.
guess, but still.
Tomorrow am I going to race place?
Not that.
LOL, I just found it when you did.
Oh, okay, perfect. Well, I'm glad you found it. Rainy or windy.
I will definitely check it out
Same
after
here.
this stream. Apache smoke.
Blew
wounded
up some
sniper
0802
from
motors, oh no. You got long COVID. I'm sorry to hear that, man. I don't know anybody that's had that happen to him yet, like
Teds,
personally.
Have you checked the basketball stadium in Velo that is mega fun for freestyle?
I used to fly that
Good
all the
morning,
time.
Teds.
I used to
On
love
my way
that.
to the underground caves in Independence, Mo gonna try to burn a couple of packs.
Ooh.
Good morning, humans.
That sounds
When
sick,
are you
Trucker. Hey,
going
make
in
sure
the
to
sim?
share some DVR
Morning, guys.
if you end up able to
20
get down there.
likes.
That's awesome.
21.
Is it really?
It's already more than a half year I couldn't work.
It is.
It has been almost 30 C or 22
Well,
freedom units
who
every
wants
day, so
some
not
breakfast?
Much flying. Long COVID is a myth, it's something else.
So those of you who
When
are
are you going in the sim?
new to this, I'm getting ready to go in right now as soon as I do this. Those
They
of you who
just
are new
call it
around
that.
here, we do a a gross bean out of the Bean Boozle
Okay.
mix 'em up box here.
Apache
It's a
Smoker
50-50.
received some nice boner goodies
We do
this
that
week.
for when we get to every 20 likes, so 20, 40, 60. And we
30
also
lasts forever here, so I fly it all the
we
time.
also do hot beans, which are guaranteed to be spicy AF, and those are for just to celebrate any super chat over $5. But please don't super chat just to make me eat spicy beans, because they're disgusting. So thank you. Anyways, here we go. Thanks for the 20. What gross bean do we start our morning off with today? I can't read that one. What is that? Strawberry
Just in time
banana
for the
or
bean
dead
goddamn
fish?
meeting in 4 minutes, so I'll be gone for a bit shortly. Also morning why all.
Damn it.
John Doe, I don't care how or what they call it, I stuck with it. Do you need to buy more hot beans?
I do. I'm running low on hot beans. What is this one? It's kind of like yellow with doo-doo marks on it. I think this is it. We've eaten one of these before, or two of these.
I just ate
Oh, God.
fish that was alive once.
Alright, here is... Ew, God, it even looks like Duke.
It died once too.
There it is. That's kind of like the
Yet Apache,
white balance
sorry
is
to
doing
hear,
weird
I know
stuff
it
to it.
does.
There we go. Alright, thanks for the 20. 3, 2, 1, I'll let you know what it is. Strawberry banana smoothie. I think that's the first time we've actually gotten that one. Dead fish was not sounding good first thing in the morning, not gonna lie. But a little strawberry, a little banana. That's not bad. I'll take it. I got 2 gnarly ones on
Start off right.
Pastor stream last night. What did
John
I eat?
Doe,
A
thanks, bro,
Carolina
is what it
Reaper
is.
at the end of the stream, and I ate a bandage
Looks better
one.
than the peach, lol.
The bandage
You
one was
got
pretty rough.
lucky. You gonna launch Velocidrone with a 5-inch in multiplayer?
Yes. All of those things, yes. I'm launching it right now, as we speak. Or as I chew. Let's fly the stadium. What's the track I used to like a lot? I think it was Season 4, Track 3. It had really cool obstacles. I don't actually like... Well, I don't mind flying the track. I've raced the track a couple times, but I prefer
Apache, how is your
to
diet?
freestyle it. That is not the right one. Maybe arena run? That sounds right, actually.
I'll
that
be
right?
back, have to finish some paperwork.
That's right, okay. Hey, no worries. Take your time. We'll be here for a little bit today.
My girlfriend was watching this stream with me the other night and wanted to get some of them beans. I told her I'll never eat another jelly bean that comes in the house.
Don't trust it. Not now. Can't trust it now, dude. They look identical to the normal ones. I tried looking real close at
LOL poodle.
which one was that? The peach slash barf one the other night. I think I even stabbed a hole in it. Somebody asked me if I could smell the flavor if I stabbed a hole in it. I couldn't even. You can't. It's not until you get it bit, when you bite into it and you get into like the jelly in the center of the bean, that's where things go haywire. That's where things get ugly. So we'll fly this one for a little bit. Just kind of want to get the fingies warm. I didn't get to fly in the sim at all yesterday, just IRL. But I got to fly all my whoops yesterday,
Which
which was
drone
fun.
you have there in Velocidrone?
This is the
That
Yakuza.
doesn't he look like Velocidrone though?
It doesn't?
Colors are added after, I'm sure.
Woo.
John Doe yogurt, veggies, water, and Friday pizza.
No.
What s up, Infinity Heads?
Oh, nothing. What's up with you? Oh, inverted yaw spins under here. Yaw tracking. Little weird. Low ceilings. Looks kind of sick though. I want to do more of that with whoops, but those are really difficult to recover out of without getting the wobbles. Need a lot of authority from your whoop to do that. But inverted yaw tracking
Have
is
you
sick.
ever tried
Looks so
Tiny
cool.
Hoop Go? It's very fun.
Yes, I have.
Not terrible than Apache, that's good.
I don't race
Been
ever.
a horrible week and very glad it's Friday.
So I tried freestyling with the whoops in that, and I don't know if it's like you have to tune them or play with the PIDs or whatever, but there's a ton of flutter in them in the brushless quad that I tried. I tried it recently. It's still on my desktop. I reinstalled it not too long ago and tried it. I've heard it's really good for racing. I don't race myself very much, so I tried freestyling in it. It was kind of, I don't know, it just felt kind of sloppy. Like the tune was kind of like puttery, kind of off. Very nice. Yeah, I miss this place. It was a
Apache,
cool little,
do you like
cool little
next to
course.
any cell towers? Just curious.
Well,
you can freestyle. It's in special map. In Dynamic
Wait, what?
Polyworld is a new official We Bleed track L. It's in that big building is made for eDoc.
You can freestyle. It's a special map. It wasn't the map. I found maps to freestyle on. If that's what you're talking about. It was just the way that the whoop handled. The brushless whoop did not feel like it handled very well. It was very like if you try to do like a dive, you would get like the blah 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 blah, like the wobbles. But I left it installed on my computer because I planned on jumping in it one of these nights just to see how it was. I guess give it a deep dive. This actual race course is pretty fun. I haven't done it in forever, but it was very fun when I did it last.
John Doe, no, I'm in the countryside. No power lines or cell towers close by.
15 degrees.
What up, fam?
What happened?
What up, clown?
Clown FPV in this B.
How's the weather over there now? Been snowing here.
We had a little bit of flurries, excuse me, a little bit of flurries this morning, but it has since stopped, and I think it's supposed to turn into rain until later tonight, which I think it's going to go snow again, but not for too long. We're not supposed to get a whole bunch. I don't even know if it's going to accumulate at all. Probably not.
Which sim has the most active online multiplayer?
For racing, probably this. For freestyle, probably
nice,
Lift
it's not
Off.
that. Then did you get a certain jab that's been going around? Yeah, Boner, the goodies are really great. Oh, okay, it's because the hoop doesn't get the power to fly out of it. Like you can't stop gassing on the drone. If you want to dive BC, then it will wiggle.
Yeah,
Boner,
which is
how's it
weird
going,
because
man? Has the
my
map
whoops
builder changed at
IRL
all?
won't do that. So
What is your freestyle
I wish
rates?
I wish simulators would stop trying to replicate like bad tunes IRL, because like tunes now are so easy and good and tight that you can really do
Heads to
some
stock
wild
rates.
stuff in
I can see a cell tower from
with
my
whoops,
driveway.
you know?
I'm certain it's what
So
causes
I
all
hope
my
they
video
eventually
breakup
break
when I
that.
fly around my house. Shitty part is I get terrible coverage from my provider.
break that cycle of doing that. I don't like that. It's very annoying.
John Doe, I
It's like
got
it's a
sick one
simulator.
day
It
and
should
tested
fly as
positive, then the shit happens.
opportune, perfect, best possible. You have all these outdoor tracks in here. There's not wind blowing randomly at me. So if we're not going for realism there, why are we going for realism in the tunes?
My
It's not even
hoop is
realism
brushless,
anymore.
but
That's
it's
what I was
still
saying. You know,
legal.
it's like things fly so much better now. It's weird to make bad, poorly tuned or poorly flying things in a sim. Everything should fly like it's got the best tune in the world on it in the sim. Oops. Like there's some new quads in Velocidrone, 5-inch quads that I don't think fly very well. They have bounce back on them when you do all your flippies and all that.
My hoop is brushless, but it still wiggle.
Really? You need to work on that tune or something, or change the weight. Something's going on if you get a wiggle in it. You shouldn't. Not anymore. I was double checking mine yesterday too, just to make sure, but it's tight. Like my IRL whoop doing like those little segmented flips in my garage, not even outside, just doing them like in my garage, right above the floor. I'm able to do it and catch it, no problem, no flutters, no wiggles.
Yeah, but it's the Tiny Hawk 3.
Ah,
The
okay,
tests
I
are
see.
BS.
I see,
You can
yeah.
and will test positive for anything, but again, sorry to hear Apache.
I see, that makes sense. Yeah, Tiny Hawk is, it's okay. It's a good get off the ground kind of quad. Oh, I don't know how I got so off there. Try that again. I got crooked AF during that. Yeah, there we go. Somebody asked my rates. I think somebody answered it, but yeah, I fly default beta flight rates. So it's 667 or 666 depending on who you're asking.
Thanks, John Doe.
No expo either. 0 expo, and I think it's 1 on my rate, and then whatever the other one is. I forgot what the other.
Heads, any big plans this weekend?
I forgot what the other number is, but the other number is
Can we get
0.7.
another junk cardboard box gates video, please, dude?
Okay. I know it's you, Clown, asking because you recommended it before. I want you to know something, and I'm not going to say anything else after that. Just want you to know that there's currently a folder, and I'm going to show everybody this. This is a little sneak peek. You normally won't see things like this, but you're going to see some. You're going to see some things that you're not supposed to normally see here. There's a folder right here, if you'll notice, called the Cardboard Chronicles.
Finally, they are pulling the stitches out of my arm Monday. Hopefully I can build ASAP because I'm bored AF.
I hope so too.
OnlyFans
I
folder.
hope so too. Well, that's always there. I'm very open, you know that, about my feet pics on OnlyFans. They're there, you know, take them, leave them, whatever you'd like. I just added the new set where I'm holding jelly beans between all my toes. Flaming hot jelly beans. So, you know, those are there, but no, I'm not modest with things like that, you know. Okay. You know that, Brandon. Little hitch. No worries.
Beans and toes, that SA fetish I can subscribe to. What happened to your arm, boner? I missed this. Keeping my fingers crossed for you, boner.
Oops. Yeah, likewise. Likewise. I want to see our boy
Be
feeling
excited about
better again.
Cardboard Chronicles. Had some surgery.
Now, I will tell you, Clown, it's going to be a little while because this is a larger project than the first one. But it's because I want to do several different variations of what I'm doing. I don't want to just do like the one setup. Kind of like how I did the other video where I flew for a week and just used a whole bunch of different cardboard setups. I want to do the same thing, but for a longer period of time. Just give myself more time to think and be a little more creative with the cardboard and the challenges and such. But I'm working on it, I promise. It's just a lot harder to work on things when it's just me now. So
Have you got a
takes
bionic boner arm?
little
now?
more
Get
time.
well soon, buddy.
But that's okay. We're getting it done. Oh, remember how, I don't know if some of you were here the other night. If you were here the other night,
Flight found a bug.
Wednesday.
Everybody make some prayers for our man 8-bit FPV.
For
Need to report.
for
it to
his
get help.
yeah, for his son.
Can
Yeah.
gap at 5x speed, haha.
Oops.
FAP. Let us all go back to 357.
Oh, I'll take 3.5.7 any day of the week. Any day of the week. So any of you who were here the other night, Wednesday night, when we were first
Still
trying
struggling,
out
that sucks.
all of the, when we were finding out all of the new features of not beta flight, of Velocidrone, there was a moment where somebody asked if OG was going to get on, and I said he might not even know that the update has come out because he told me he hasn't flown in a while. And I get a message from him the next morning. He was on Velocidrone, flying, while I was on streaming, flying in Velocidrone. I was like, dude, what the fuck? What are you doing? He's like, oh, I didn't even know.
OG who?
Ooh. Stings like a Carolina Reaper. That burn will give you some hiccups there. Ah! I think Clown and I did a challenge.
Let's go wheels.
On this map. We went, I think it was like to power loop into the next one or something.
Og, you mean MR Protractor, I remember him.
Apparently not Mr. Protractor anymore. Allegedly. I don't know. I gotta see it to believe it.
Buy Velocidrone?
Velocidrone.com.
His kid was okay.
Be the only place you can get it. After you download it, though, you can attach it to your Steam library if you'd like to as a non-Steam game, so you can launch it from Steam if you really wanted to. But otherwise, you just go to Velocidrone.com and you get the launcher. It'll be on your desktop. Easy peasy. They also have all the DLC over there. Can you get through that, or am I?
It was to throw the quad from the halfway line, disarm in midair, and have it fall in the net.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right. That is what
Og
it was.
is turned into MR Crocs.
Mr.
So angle mode got cancelled in Velocidrone, I heard.
It's broken. I've heard it's very broken. Yeah, Velocidrone's angle mode is having an issue, some type of bug with it. I don't know exactly what's wrong with it, but I don't know that I've read anything from Ashley yet on the matter. If he knows like a reason of what's going on there, but I know that he's aware of it. I just don't know what the plan is, or if they know what happened. Because I didn't think they messed with physics or anything like that at all, or the whoops. I didn't think they did.
They are already working on it.
Yeah, I
assume.
assume.
Do you unpack and install Velocidrone once downloaded? Do you have to unzip it?
Honestly, I don't remember.
So broken for me.
Probably. I don't remember though. It's been a long time since I installed Velocidrone, but you most likely do have to unpack it if you got a compressed file, or like a RAR or a zip file. If Freestyle Island is broken for you, turn off True Lens, and then you will be good to go. It's the new water is causing a problem with the rendering on True Lens, but if you're not on True Lens, you won't have an issue with it. On Freestyle Island, that is. Any of the other water, I think, so far has been fine. None of it's broken. Just the one on Freestyle Island. Which, that kind of sucks, because that water is gorgeous. Ugh. But it sounded like Ashley said they're gonna take the water out, the new water. Which is lame, because that new water is pretty sick.
Okay, thank you. It's pretty hilarious, though, if you've not seen it.
We have. The other night when I found out about it, I read about a couple other people had the same issue on Facebook, so I was waiting for Ashley to respond with an answer, and he finally, I think they figured it out. It was True Lens that was causing the issue.
Broken like McDonald's ice cream machine, ha ha ha. How is the 45mm props?
Amazing. I love them.
It looked like 360-degree FOV.
But yeah, try it out. Try out that way, the without True Lens on, and it should be better for you. It just kind of stinks you can't do both. But man, that new water. Get a good look at it. Turn off True Lens at least to like just fly real low.
We bleed track in dynamic Polyworld. It's for micro.
The We Bleed track in dynamic Polyworld. It's for micro. If I'm feeling racy, like I want, not that kind. If I'm feeling like I want to race, I'll hop in it. I hate freestyling the micros in this sim though. The whoops are so bad to freestyle with. They all feel like tanks. Race? Oh no, not me. You guys go ahead. I'm gonna leave this lobby for freestyle though. That's what we do, baby.
You will recognize the building.
I'll recognize the build. Is it the one you just did? That library or whatever it was? That building was pretty sick. Woo.
Yes, sir. Got my Fractal 75 finally built up.
Nice. Hell yeah. Welcome to the land of amazing
made a track
frames. But yeah, the 45mm props, whoever had asked about that, they are super, super sick. I like them a lot so far. Their best use case I've found so far is the 1002s in a whoop. It's just crazy.
I love this map.
Have you some cool trick
yesterday.
can show me so I can try myself? That depends, Smeelan. What kind of tricks would you like to learn? You're a fast boy. Do you do a lot of inverted stuff? You practice some inverted yaw tracking, inverted yaw spins, trippy
Dixie
spins,
huge erection,
switchy spins. Those are epic and look sick. Rubik's cubes. There's a bunch of fun stuff you could practice. All types of tricks. I never freestyle, very noob. Well, yeah, do yourself some inverted stuff. Some little inverted yaw spins like that. Those are fun. Inverted yaw tracking is really cool if you want to break your brain a little bit. As you fly next to an object, and when you're upside down, you track it with your yaw once you go upside down, when you go past it. So if you're going to the right, you got to do it to the right, and if you're going to the left, then you would... Oops, I did that a little fast, but you get the idea. You got to kind of time your speed and your yaw tracking as well as you go by. But yeah, yaw tracking is really fun. You can do a lot of cool stuff with that. Trippy spins are sick. That's these guys. Switchy spins is just practicing switching back the other direction during it. Which those always look pretty neat.
Genitalia. Morning wood. World. Haha, another driving stream. Fuck yay and hello.
Oh,
why
fuck
not
yay. Ah! But yeah, those are some good ones to start with. And then this map's really good because it's got these little pillars here too that you could do your inverted yaw tracking on and practice it for low altitude. Which I absolutely am
purple
sucking
blue
at.
piece, thank you, sir heads. Good morning, Mr. 8-Bit. Is the new
very
UI
welcome.
any better? Every time I try a yaw spin in real life, I seem to have less hang time than in the sim. Always crash. Morning boner.
Morning, Mr. 8-Bit. Hello to you. How you doing, bud?
Morning 8-Bit. My prop came loose on the last inverted yaw spin I did. That was fun. Good as can be, I guess. Morning smoke. Good morning, guys. Stay strong, bro. I don't think the sim replicates the thrust on yaw like in real life. Your transitions from trick to trick are fucking smooth, bruv.
Thank you.
Yeah, most sims feel a hair more floaty than IRL.
The tricks, or I'm sorry, the thrust on yaw, like in real life. Like your rates on yaw, like how fast it spins, you mean? Or do you mean when you're yawing that there's some thrust in it as well?
Yo, GM.
Good morning to you, June Loco. What's up, brother? Welcome. Happy Friday.
My 10 pops up when you yaw spin even at like 0 throttle. Yes, so an IYS pulls you down more IRL. Teehee. Yo mofos. Compared to sim. Morning Eve.
I mean, yeah, I guess it does a little bit. But if you're like dead throttling an inverted yaw spin, you're not getting... That's not like super noticeable. in real life at least. I do a lot of like stall shit, like the knocks like that. I feel like you would notice a little bit of an extra down push when you're switching from left to right. You would notice like the hesitation in it, you know, like you wouldn't drop as much. I don't know.
I was out on
I don't know how they factor
trip
all
the
that stuff
past
in,
couple
so
days.
I have no clue.
It becomes way more noticeable on larger quads.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure. Bigger prop pellers.
You can alleviate the pull a bit with the dynamic idle. Wakey bakey. My X12 for my scooch is dead. I killed it trying to solder the power lead on. I guess no lights now, no nothing.
Oh no.
What drone do you use in the sim?
I use
Did
the
I miss
Yakuza.
The biggest news of the week? DC did a little boo-boo on his pinky.
You didn't miss it. We covered it the other night when it happened. Yeah, we were all talking about it. There's even he had a video that he was in the middle of doing. It was a live stream, I guess, where he was talking about it. And he showed the video of like he was in his kitchen.
Oh no, dang it, 8-bit, that
getting
sucks.
ready to take off, and it
Hey,
chopped his finger.
Work, but just wanted to pop in quick. Hope you are having an awesome Friday.
Oh, thank you, Mason. Have a good Friday yourself. Enjoy your weekend if we don't see you. And thanks for popping in. Appreciate it. Uh-oh.
For $15 you can mail them back to Happy Model and they will fix or replace. Mason Nordman, have a good day, man. Did you know hitting in this environment cycles the sponsors in the middle? Nothing is bridged, just does not power on.
No way. Does it really? Oh my god, it does. I had no idea.
I found out how to side-by-side apps.
That's kind of cool. Nice.
Question: how do you fix it when you get weird receiver settings? You know, when you pitch and it rolls on beta flight.
You should be able to go into your receiver tab and it should have a little thing that'll say like AETR or whatever it is. And you just need to change that to whatever one you need. I forgot what the two options are. I can't remember off the top of my head. But it's like, you know, elevator and all that are all on the same thing. Just means those are out of order though.
Okay. I can type and farm now.
You can type and farm now.
I just got Velocidrone and have been using the Mobula 6 because it's closest to what I have IRL. Physics in the sim feel pretty close. LOL IVIX FPV. Utter is the standard.
It's closest to what I have IRL. Yeah, physics in the in Velocidrone don't feel too bad. The whoops I don't like very much. To modern whoops. Modern whoops fly way better than they have the ones in the sim fly. Just IMO. It's just what I think, but I've been able to get my whoops to fly a lot better than how they replicate them in this. They feel very heavy in this. Like they're just like brushed quads. Oh god.
Apparently no one on the beta team tested angle mode before this release. Oops.
Yeah, oopsie poopsie.
With split screen I can Google funny names and chat at the same time. Whoops in the sim suck, almost unflyable compared to real life in my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah.
USB powers barely
I'd
get
say
a slight
it's pretty
flicker in a red
bad.
LED, but that is it.
It's pretty bad. They're not the worst out there, but it's definitely not the best. It could be better.
Sounds like a professional game studio.
That they didn't try everything before putting out the patch. That's usually the case, isn't it? Oh, we didn't think to try that.
Feels better than liftoff. Here as your game will publish the first DCL before the base game works.
Well, you mean liftoff micro drones or liftoff like full-size liftoff?
Damn, the snowflakes are getting big AF here in Holland.
Because I think liftoff micro drones feels a lot better.
TV,
the whoops
chatting
feel a lot
on
better
phone.
than Velocidrone
I
whoops.
bought micros and got a demo with 4 maps and most of it unflyable.
Are you talking about with this chop? with Velocidrone.
When you make a hoop like they're spec'd in Velocidrone, it feels really close. It's just the whoops are old and slow.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. We need some newer. That's what I was saying. Whoops these days can fly way better, so I'd rather get those.
LOL, maybe my hoop is just too heavy.
Could be. It could be. Whoops really, weight is a big factor on getting something to fly right and fly well.
We need the Fractal and Velocidrone.
Yeah, we do.
Old and slow like my mom.
Old and slow like me. We have, the Fractal is in Liftoff Micro Drones, though. I like the way it flies in that. Going for it. Missed it. By about a foot. That's pretty far off.
The only whoops we need are Fractals TBH.
True. Oh my gosh. I'm too high. And there's a railing. Alright. Let's try new maps, since we've flown this one a bunch. I missed some the other day. I didn't check all of them. Let's fly countryside. Everybody keeps talking about countryside. Countryside, countryside, countryside. I keep seeing it pop up. Everybody's talking about it on Facebook about how beautiful countryside is. Let's see what all the fuss is about. I popped in here the other night and I was like, there's not much here, so I just left. But
Liftoff Micro messaged me about improvements that could be made. I sent them like a giant essay broken down into changes and to let me know if they implement any for me to test. Then they ghosted me. I'm fractal till I die. I'm fractal till I die. I know I am. I'm sure I am. I'm fractal till I die.
I didn't know all that. I didn't know they ghosted you. That's kind of jacked up.
LOL doc. I live at countryside and it's exactly like that. Not much here. Oh, stop.
Yeah, it just didn't look like there was a whole bunch to do. There's a lot of nice scenery and such, if you want to do like some mountain dives or something like that, but I don't really, that was a weird little graphics flicker there.
The
but
old
short of that, I don't
map
really
was
know.
Just flat. He added a bunch of hills and trees. Good
Well,
morning.
yeah. I know. I just
I live is all trees.
people kept talking about it like it was something
75
huge
is what
happened.
I didn't know it was in Liftoff Micro.
But it's just like some
some
hills and like a
Hola peeps.
thing.
Eve, I got the X12 fractal down to 23 grams.
That's a skinny one there. But yeah, I don't know. I spawned in and I was like, okay.
Howdy, Gordon.
Just spun around and I was like,
Yeah,
all right.
and the trees are so plenty you
Looks
can't
good.
even trippy spin one without crashing into another tree.
For real?
Fractal, my dude. Oh yes, you even got ductless variants in Liftoff Micro.
Yes, you
Morning
do.
8-bit. Morning in Gordon. They did an awesome job.
Oh.
Morning in Poodle de Hawk.
Poodlehawk, my wife and I were just talking about you yesterday.
Now with the new update,
We saw
you
a
can
big old
finally
poodle.
dive the yellow crane
A
parts
guy in
in
my
your
neighborhood
Infinity
owns
Loop
2.
special maps.
And he walks them around all the time, and I was like, there's a dude that I know named Poodlehawk. And he's got poodles. And he's got a bunch of poodle stuff. Like I always see he's got a little like thing in his car, like a little bobblehead thing I think it was that I saw. And he's always got these cool like little AI drawings of poodles and stuff in his videos.
Morning in Ivix.
It was kind of random, but there you go.
XOXOXO.
Coxox and Oxer. Oh.
Poodles rock. I barely have enough weed for the drive home mofos.
Oh no. It's because you've been smoking like a chimney every time you pop in our chat. People are like, take 30 hits for me. Now you're running out of green. Oh no.
Only an ounce left, ouch.
Oh yeah, an ounce, jeez. Running,
I'm to blame,
running dry.
LOL. Damn Bitterroot. My work Wi-Fi has 300 Mbps upload.
That's not terrible. I pay for a lot worse out here. I want to go down the center of this, but it doesn't look like it's... Oh, yeah, they don't line up. You'd have to, like, twist through those. Eh. I think that other one had more of an opening through it, didn't it? Wherever that was. Where was it? Crap. I lost it. How do you lose it? There's nothing out here. There we go. I think that's it. Wait, were we all the way over here? I guess we were. Unless there's another one somewhere else. I'm such an idiot. Jesus
The
Christ.
standard high upload for residential is 40.
Yeah, I think we pay for... I think I get 25 is the max upload that I can get in my neighborhood.
I'm driving a shitty
Where I
pass
came
right
from,
now, it's snowing again.
in the city, I had gig over a gig, and it was cheap. And then I move out here, and I get, I think it's 100 over 25, which the 100 doesn't do shit for me when I'm streaming, but the 25 is what I got to work with. And that was expensive. I think it's more expensive than the gigabyte connection that I had, or gigabit, whatever they call it. Huh.
Ouch.
Not much of an exit.
I can
there.
pull
Jeez.
63 megabytes s at best. Theoretical limit is 68 megabytes s or 600 mbps. I just got the trippy spin down. Any tips on how to get the switchy flip down? Got go L8R y'all.
Iron Mask, take it easy, brother. Have a good Friday. Yes, the switchy spins. Yes, I do have some tidbits I could give you. So, when you are going
I did it once, but
to
on
do
accident,
the switch,
I have no idea how I did it. LOL.
during the switch, you're not
Later,
just gonna stop and go back the other direction. It's not that simple. You kind of got to plan on having. You want to throw yourself. You want to kind of overturn, and then snap back.
Later.
Does that make sense? You
Spin,
overturn,
not flip.
snap back. Overturn, snap back. So pay attention to
Funky
where the
mix.
object is.
Now
So the object's in the top of my screen, rotating. Goes to the right side of my screen, then I snap back. Now it's going to go all the way left, then snap back. So if you try to just do the snap without having that overturn, it's not going to look right, or you're going to fly into your target or fly off target. But if you over-rotate and then come back around, it kind of helps you tighten up that circle, going back the other direction. So yeah, practice the overturn, and you just want to let it go just a little bit. Just a little outside of the top of the screen, and then come back. A little outside the top, come back. Just quick.
Yeah, pizza time.
Pizza
Brundle
time.
got
Sounds
good
delicious.
1DC dick
Oh,
what?
oh no! That floor came out of nowhere.
Holy shit, that makes perfect sense.
Good. I'm glad it does. I hope that'll help you get it figured out. Get her locked in. And congrats on getting it locked in the first place. When you get the first one locked in, then you're like, I got it. I get it now. Like now I'm on it. Now I know what I got to do. It just takes that first time getting locked in, and
butt.
then you have that aha moment. Yes. Dick butt, indeed.
Overturn.
The
Heads,
overturn.
did you see Brundle's VID flying his sick new spot? I'm jelly.
I saw it. He
Thanks,
posted
bruv.
it. I didn't watch it. I was in Target maybe, or I was in a store with my son when I saw it go through, or maybe I don't remember. I was doing something when he posted it. I'll watch it today though. I do want to see it. The pictures he put in the Discord, that place looks insane. Where brundlefly moved, his it's like right across the street from his house. I think he said it's like a huge golf course with all these cactuses and just looks insane.
Brundle new spot is so nice.
Yeah, it's very nice.
It's fairly short, worth watching.
I will. I'll watch it. I want to. Boner, you told me to check out a dynamic Polyworld Weebleed map? Is that what you said? But you said it was like a racing map, right? Or a racetrack, I mean. Is it this one?
Watched it last night and was super jealous.
Is it this guy?
Those big cactus.
Let me pull it up just so I remember to watch it. Because otherwise I will forget. Happens all too often.
Yes, sir, I made a scenery for them.
Okay. There it is.
I kept thinking of him getting the drone stuck in the cactuses, haha.
That'd been pretty funny. I guess I should switch to a sorry, I'm gonna switch to a whoop. I don't know why.
Balls and pricks all over the place.
But if I'm going to a micro map, I guess I'll try a whoop.
Yes, sir, 8-bit. HX115 is also okay.
Okay, good. I prefer that. That flies a little better. Oh, hello to you too. Welcome. Welcome. Game with specified ID already exists. Of course it does. Freestyle 13 then. Haha.
Hey, John Buck. For the micros, I found it helps to go into the settings and move all the sliders left bar the down force one which goes right. Howdy Reds. I survived my exam, got another one tomorrow, yay me.
Well, yay you. Congrats on surviving your exam.
My yard is full of cacti, whoops, don't get stuck,
Holy
but the camera
moly.
lenses are definitely not spike proof.
Yeah, of course.
Mr. Iwa's air. Exams sucked.
Oh, you got a little Weebleed over there. Very nice.
I got them till 24th, so I'm coping.
Interesting. Is it all on this side? It looks like it's all on this side.
I mean, literally stuck in from slamming into them.
Embedded into a cactus. Oh god. Alright, well I'm not going to race this right now, but I did want to at least see what it looked like. But I'll try racing it, maybe like off stream. But I'm not about to Freestyle Friday do a racetrack. I refuse, but I do like the track. It looks cool. I like flying your tracks because they're very flowy. You have a way of making very flowy tracks. I like that. I am a fan. What other one did we miss? We missed Future Hangar. We didn't look at this yet.
Oh, the update gone take 3 days to install apparently.
3 days? The install should be short. The download is going to take a little while.
I know cactuses in golf courses are full of holes from golfers hitting them, kinda sad really.
What is that? Oh, okay.
My Wi-Fi is on crack ATM.
I forgot I ordered those 1 millimeter
Took a few
shaft.
minutes for me, the update.
gem fan 45mm props. And those are
Yeah, I
coming
meant
today.
download. And I love golfing.
Yeah, the download is pretty slow for this, the update. I think it took me like
Browse.
an hour, maybe 45
Set
minutes.
Micromaniacs.
I just started it and walked away, to be honest. I didn't feel like sitting here watching it, but it did take a while for sure. God, this is a loud level. Very loud. Let's get a good look
Took
at this
half
thing.
a day on my boat's Wi-Fi. You calling me a maniac, how you know, lol.
It's pretty cool looking.
You can finally fly spec quads, woo.
Oh. Yes, spec quads are in it. I seen it. What's happening down here? Why is there just a hole with? There's nothing. This doesn't go
I
anywhere.
was freaking out BC of my Bluetooth buds.
This doesn't go anywhere.
Wireless for a life.
Yes.
Whatever you flew around.
What? Okay. It's not a hitbox. All right, never mind. Thought it was a weird hitbox. It is not.
Do you make any changes to the quads regarding flight feel?
No,
That noise is hideous.
it is really bad.
This track is cool.
It's very loud.
Heads, you should make a video about reaching out to our representatives for raising the limit to 1 kilogram to spread the awareness.
I could. A lot of our viewers are micro guys, which I don't know that they'll care too much, but I could still say something. I usually don't do any of those call to action videos whenever anybody does. Not for any particular reason, I just usually don't. But yeah, I can.
We still care, bro.
I know you
Nice
still care.
flying.
I know you still care. I get it.
Still for the hobby.
Yeah. I get it. I get it. Just didn't cross my mind. But yeah, we can do that. Oh. What? I don't like these
Awesome,
feet.
thanks. It doesn't really apply to micros. Just sit back and let the big gov take the rest of your freedoms and like it, eat the darn bugs and like it. Castle Crash is going to be in September this year. You don't like feet, me too man, me too. Not me.
I don't like
XD.
feet. I don't like these
No,
feet.
I met Jesse Perkins, lol.
These big old feet on this thing.
Never understood the whole foot thing.
No,
I
no,
thought
me
1
neither.
kilo
I do think
sounds
it's
more
funny
like
though.
drugs to the Americans than a weight unit.
I do think it's
Or
funny.
maybe it does, I don't know much. I've informed myself.
Oh my god. Alright, yeah, that's enough of this. Anyways, the background noises in this are pretty bad, but the map looks cool. Let me need to see some tracks on that. What else was added that we're forgetting?
A kilo is 1,000 grams. It's easy to remember. Did they do some performance enhancements this update?
I think there was something to do with the graphics
Mini
they updated.
warehouse.
Maybe like the rendering or something. I don't know exactly. Something with that to do with the graphics engine on it.
Goods.
I feel like they mentioned that. Freestyle Island has a really loud environment too, though. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, metric makes more sense than imperial, and I'm American redneck, lol.
Yeah, this has a whole lot of like extra noise that doesn't need to be there.
Did somebody say Dix? Definitely runs 10x better
I'm just
on my
noticing
laptop than before the update.
this does a wobble.
Before update I could barely run Velo at 60 FPS constant.
This does a wobble after you let off throttle.
John Doe. Velocidrone is just loud in general. I have to turn that audio way down.
It does like a pitch nod. It goes like this
I thought
after
the
you
mini warehouse
full throttle.
was also new. Hey Mike.
The mini warehouse could be new, yeah.
Gee, good morning simmers. All around the world they say the kilo is the measure. MR Tiny Who. Hey Isaac's bro.
Mr. Tiny Who. What's up, brother?
I had to retune my drone in Velocidrone. Hey Kiz just shipped your faux sticker sheet. The holy kilo. It flew weird.
This is doing weird stuff. That little nod thing is really strange. You like let off throttle and then you wait a sec.
MR Tiny Who.
And it gives you like a little head
Hey
nod.
Tiny Who. Hey 8B sent yours too. Whoever got the kilo
So
got
weird.
the candy man. Tiny Hoop, awesome, thanks man, looking forward to getting it.
Oh,
Sweet. Tiny Hoop.
oh no!
Yeah, I got some weird mid-throttle jitters in Velocidrone I'm just dealing with for now.
It's very odd.
This map crashes every time on my PC.
It does. No. I wonder if it's the new water.
Sweet cinnamon loaves.
Holy sweet
Goddamn.
cinnamon loaves.
I got 5 on your drink, buddy. No need to thank me, thoughtful face.
MR Tiny Hoop, what is the best way to contact you?
Thanks, John Doe. Appreciate it,
Frame rate's
brother.
so much better for me.
I guess we'll have
Some
a.
maps are fucked up.
I guess we'll have a little spicy bean to get our day started. If you're getting some weird graphical glitches in the game,
Micro angle mode feels weird.
try turning off True Lens if you have it on, and that might resolve some of your issues. Like if you turn on, let me just show you. If you turn on True Lens and then go back into the map we were just in,
fly angle mode. Whoops yeet.
it is a complete mess. What is it? Quad settings? Yeah, quad settings. You go to True Lens, turn that. If that is true, I'll just open a single player so we can just do it real quick. So I'm gonna end up closing it anyways. This is what your screen looks like with True Lens on
Tiny
and
Hoop, I
Island.
won your pipe.
This is what you get. So turn True Lens off, and then you'll see everything normal. But for now, the water does not render properly at all in True Lens.
Thanks for that heads.
So yeah, try turning True Lens off. May help, may not. If the map is completely broken for you, that's probably because of True Lens. If it's a
That's
weird
exactly the
glitch
prob.
here and there for
Work
you,
meeting
it might
ended
be the
with
map.
Konguk.
But check your settings, and if it is True Lens, for now, I guess just turn it off. I think Ashley said they're gonna just remove the water completely, the new water. It'll come out of the game, and they'll put a different one in. I keep leaving these lobbies open. I'll just rejoin this one.
AKA ground steak.
But yeah, do that. Oh wait, I gotta eat a bean. I'm sorry. All right, we're getting a nice spicy bean to start our day. I'm gonna mute the wave sounds in the background. Oh boy. Okay, let's get it over with. Not looking good, boys. There's no way. Ah, good morning.
Anyone tried the
Good
new
morning.
Crazy V20A?
I hope you were hungry.
Angle mode in Velocidrone MR Tiny Hoop.
God dang it, dude. Carolina
Hello,
Reaper.
Jesse, I got some questions for you. Is email the best way to get you?
This looks like one.
Darn it, lol.
It's really hard to tell.
Thomas, hell yeah.
There's a one little tiny dot on it, if you can see. That's the only one I see, that little black dot. but it is supposed to be red with black dots all over it. And this
Fire from yours ours coming up.
might be the last one. Oh no, this one definitely looks like it could be one
Your
too.
spinner is rigged, must be the same one you used to give Ithix all the giveaways.
Yeah, those
Ithix
look about
sure
the same.
8B just
All right.
heard something
Anyways,
felt real different.
this one here is for
Is
you,
that acid?
Mr. John Doe. Carolina Reaper. Thank you for the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy Friday.
See drum's best part, it's 1100 M. Is the gravity of on the update?
Is it gravity? Oh. Is it? There's a gravity on. I don't know what that means. What do you mean? I feel the hiccup, so
This one S for you, John Doe. LOL.
they want to
clip
come out,
that.
but never mind.
We need man tears. 8-bit I'm that hacker. LOL.
Ugh. Okay, it's done. A little bit of a hiccup, not too bad.
Teehee.
Oh,
Opam South Brazil a K haha hack K. Holy
Definitely.
shit, this is sick.
it definitely spreads the hot quite a bit.
Define man tears.
It definitely spreads the hot pretty quick.
Feels more floaty. I see 40 likes heads. Yo, downloading the updates now. LOL.
No, you don't. You don't
Baby
see 40.
steps,
Shut up.
man steps. I fly tiny whoops like if it's a 5-inch when I'm drunk.
It's so spicy. Don't you lie to me. I only see 28. I'm gonna leave the volume down a little bit on Velocidrone just so it's not so annoying.
There is 30. Then it ends up in a 70-foot tall palm tree right in front of your house. Oh, that was people, my bad.
You're good.
And stares at you every time you look up. It's great.
Oh, that'll open up your sinuses first thing in the morning. Just a nice Reaper bean to get the day started.
It looks down and laughs at me.
I don't know how it pulls the Reaper so much. I barely get habanero. I think we've gotten cayenne like 3 times. I know last time I opened the box and looked and counted, there was like a dozen of
New
the
Velocidrone
cayennes
on
left.
LSD. It's almost lunchtime now.
Almost.
Milk and alcohol works for the capsaicin. Happy fucking Friday all.
Well, I can't drink milk because that'll make it even worse for me. My stomach, that is. And alcohol, it's a little too early for alcohol for me, but maybe with my lunch or something. Oh god. Oh, hot burps. Gross. Oh, okay. We're good. That's a spicy
Happy
meatball.
fucking Friday to you.
Oh, happy
Heads,
Friday.
Can you check the barbed wire on the sandbags? Are they still flyable to go through?
Barbed wire
It's
on the
5:30
sandbags.
somewhere.
Yes. They are flyable
Cracked.
through.
Reaper burns so bad you can't even tell if you've downed a glass of vodka. Haha. Nice.
Man, that one's lingering. Some of these are spicier than others, like the Reapers. Like that one I had on Pastor Stream last night, that lingered for like maybe an hour after stream. I'm glad I ate it at the end of stream. That would have sucked. I would have not had nearly as much fun as I did. Oh, Lord.
You're still torturing yourself with those LOL.
Correct. Yep.
Vodka, nah, he needs moonshine that s some fire water.
As long as I still got the box full of them. Yeah, might as well. Might as well. I do like these new trees here. Is this new? This looks new. This may not be new. Maybe I'm just not used to seeing it because I'm used to Polyworld, but I do like it. I think the hitbox on the top of it's a little wonky, which I don't like.
He did it to himself, so.
Let me see, where's the hitbox?
Question, do you have recommended settings for the sim physics settings PIDs?
I don't.
How much money
I
for
fly
the
at
next
default.
beans?
I don't change anything. I don't even change my rates. I don't change anything. I install the sim and I start flying. That is it. Nothing else to it on my end. Oh God. How much money for the next bean? I do every $5 super chat or more.
Got on with the chewing gum bandit
I'll eat a
baby.
spicy bean when they come through,
Sick
just
thanks
as like
to
just as a celebration.
FTV
Please,
today you back to making
again,
tracks yet.
don't pay me to
Yo-yo,
eat the
what
beans.
upbuild do you fly
Please.
here? Other than camera angle.
Oh,
Spicy
God.
chip challenge win. Every 20 likes gets a
And
shit bean.
20 likes, yeah, I'll
All
roll.
30 if you just fly stop.
I'll roll for the 50-50 bean pull, where either you get a stinky, gross bean that tastes like stink bugs, or bandages, or boogers, or vomit, or baby food, or something gross, or you get a fruity one that tastes good, but you can't tell. They all look the same, so that makes things interesting. Oh my God. Excuse me, I'm sorry, that made my nose run too. The spice. Oh. I fly 15 degrees. 15 degree up tilt on everything.
Fruity XOXO.
On my toothpicks, on my whoops,
Sweet
on
cinnamon
my
rolls.
5-inch quads.
God
The
damn.
Meteor 65 Pro
Put some
yet.
fire
God.
in your ears.
All right, pal. Well, at least we started with the Reaper, because it's all uphill from here, or downhill. Downhill? It's all downhill? I feel like downhill's a
we all
bad
need
thing.
5 burner accounts to get those likes up. Muhahaha.
All right, off to the burn ward. Give her a spin. Oh, boy. Cayenne?
Chainsaw getting better.
Give me
bro.
cayenne. Jalapeno sucks.
You've had the Reaper, so from here everything is coming up Millhouse.
Damn it. The jalapeno is hot, but more so than that, it's gross. It tastes
43
disgusting.
watching, but only 37 likes.
It tastes so
15,
bad.
so you really have to work for those trippy spins.
No, not at all. Common misconception with trippy spins. I'll show you what I mean
You
in a
are
second.
welcome, heads. My pleasure.
I got you a nice spotted bean. Looks disgusting.
I don't like jalapenos unless they're smoked.
This just tastes like a jalapeno's butthole. This tastes like a dirty jalapeno that's been on the floor for a week. It's like a wet, old, gross jalapeno. I don't know how else to explain it. It's just nasty. Anyhow, Boner, thank you for the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm good on the burn. I just don't like
Is there a
the
hotkey
taste.
to switch between pilots?
Yes, spacebar. Just make sure you're not in the chat box. Click outside the chat box, anywhere else on the screen. Hit spacebar to flip in between pilots.
It looked like part of your chair, lol.
It did look, it did look like part of the chair. Just grab a little bit.
You leaning back in your seat just then, I thought you were about to do a dark side fill. Heads, if you eat 2 at a time they will be gone twice as fast, just trying to help. Please do. I just remember how much easier it was for me as I switched to 35 from 25 during IGAO.
Alright, so I'm at 15. Let me show you. Let me find something nice and trippy spinnable. This big guy will work. So, there's 2 ways to adjust the speed of your trippy spins. So you can do them nice and slow like this, and what you want is pitch. Pitch is important. Let me turn my sticks on so you can see what I'm doing. Whoops.
What room you in Velocidrone?
It's just called
You
Freestyle
gotta use the bean as
13.
the thumbnail.
Freestyle 13.
How are ya now?
I'll use the bean for a thumbnail one of these days. I'll get you. And how are you now?
How are you now?
Okay, trippy spins. Oh, that looks perfect. Hang on. Less stuff in the way. Gorgeous. I like this guy right here. Okay, hang on. Let me
Did you ever try gyro goggles
let me
on
make a new
analog?
spawn.
Deadly.
Spawn there. Perfect. Okay. I have not tried HD Zeros on analog. I'm still waiting for my analog adapter to arrive. So you can do trippy spins super fast, like this, right? All I'm doing is adjusting my pitch and then adding the throttle. But you need to pitch out from it. You need to be you need to have a lot of it in the image, in your screen. Now, if you just put a very little bit of the object in your screen, so you're using a lot more pitching up some, you can actually go
I can't fly at such
really,
a low angle. I fly 50 for
really
everything.
slow.
LOL, my muscle memory is stuck in race mode, so that's how I freestyle.
Yeah, whatever works for you. But you can do them really slow. You can take your throttle really, really, really low. You just need to adjust your pitch. You're showing less in the screen. You're pitching nose into it, and that's allowing you to use less throttle to keep your rotation. But if you're pitching really far out of it,
catfish.
like this, then you can kind of just floor your throttle then.
That's a tiny hoop.
No, this is a 5-inch quad. We could do it with a
Next,
tiny
doing
loop too, though.
trippy, interesting. LOL.
But yeah, you can slow it down a lot. You can slow your trippy spins down a whole bunch. It's a very common misconception, though, to think that you need a lot of throttle when you're using a low angle for trippy spins, and it's all about your pitch, about how you're angled, how the quad's angled itself. So even if your camera angle is low, you can still pitch and make up
your
for it.
angle to 50.
Oh, we've done this meme 1,000 times where I fly around at 50 for a bit. I don't like it. I don't like it. Boner makes me do it. Is it Boner that said it? No, it's John. Boner has made me do that before.
Full send.
And I've tried it. I think he flies 55, or he races 55 or something like that.
Thanks, man.
And it is just
Okay,
insane.
try 49.
Insane going that fast. The Yakuza full stick anyways is just not that exciting. Like this is not that fun. This is what flying 50 would feel like. It'd just be this. And that's all. Just be a lot of that.
No, sir, I don't like it.
No, sir, I don't like it. Ooh, y'all track a mountain, though? What you know about y'all tracking mountains? You can also do the stripper pole. Strip up to the top, strip down to the bottom. Strip up to the top, strip down to the bottom. It's just all about adjusting your
On
pitch.
sim, I run 30-40 for racing, but in real life 15-20 at most.
You can even do sideways trippy spins. Just all in the pitch. It's all in the pitch. We should make a little thing with, what was his name? From Happy Gilmore? Was it Chubbs? I think his name was Chubbs. Or something like that. It's all in the hips guy.
That's what she said. King of trippy spins.
It's all in the pitch.
Yeah, Chubbs. Negative angle is the worst sometimes when I crash my cam points down. That's exciting to get back with. Chubbs
Yeah.
Peterson.
Yeah, negative angle is definitely a tough one to get used to. But the way I always try to explain trippy spins is always just turn yourself right side up. Just do an orbit. So if you do an orbit real flat, you can spin really slow. And if you do an orbit tilted in real deep, you can do it
He
fast.
got my hand, but I got his
So
eye.
if you go flat on your inverted orbit, you can go slow.
I use negative
And
10
if you go
degrees when searching for a
higher,
downed quad.
tilt into it, you nose down into it. Well, nose down, but we're reversed. You can speed it up. That mountain. These big old mountains.
If you go sideways, you get around stuff really fast.
Yeah? What do you mean? Like if you lean into it, you mean? Like if you lean into a turn or something? Are we 2 likes away from a bean spin, or did we already hit it? Ooh, we're 2 likes away from a bean spin. The folks that are in here right now, I'll make an announcement. I don't normally do this. I've only done this once before. But I will do a gross bean pull. For 2 more. Oh, never mind. We already went over 40. I guess we're doing a gross bean. Alright, let's do it.
Yeah, knife edge spin.
It'll be nice to
Sounds kinky.
get the burn flavor out of my mouth, because that has sucked. Alright, stinky beans. Our last one was strawberry banana dead fish. Let's see what we get this time. Oh boy. What is that?
LOL, it's going to be a good one anyways.
Ooh. Ooh. Cappuccino or liver. Did we try this yet? I don't think we've done this one yet. Oh, you gotta be it, huh? Let me get a nice peppered one. Ew. Okay. No whammies. No whammies.
Gross. Fuck liver, gross. I said liver would be decent. You.
I did say liver would probably be decent. Liver and onions. We'll see.
What if you eat all flavors at once, heads?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Maybe one night. I'm going to need a lot of tequila for that to happen. All right. Thank you for the 48. Jesus, 48 likes now. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Happy Friday to you. Cappuccino or liver and onions? Oh, God. It's too early for liver and onions. Cappuccino. We're
You
good.
know it's a good idea, LOL. Later, bone.
I think it's about time I started
Later,
getting some
boner.
good beans out of this box,
Liver.
because the other night I got like 4 in a row that were all gross.
Later, boys.
I think I got 3 puke ones in a row. They were disgusting. Boner, take it easy, brother. I'll see you around, ma'am. And thank you for the €5 and for adding to my fiery
Heads
butthole.
later, bro.
Later
Later,
to you too,
boner. Later,
bro.
boner. Later, boner. Sweet cap and bean. I typed in freestyle dozen T pop up what s the session name. Fiery misery.
I'm pretty sure it's Freestyle 13 or something like that. I'll make a new lobby anyways, because I'm not the leader of that one, and I wanted to
shiz.
change maps, so I'll make a new one. This one will just be called Freestyle.
B bird
Okay.
is the word.
Boom. Boom.
One if the sup's got pizza.
That cappuccino one was pretty good.
Of.
Not so bad. Shipport. We didn't fly that very much. We looked at it a little bit. Let's fly that some more. One of the sups got pizza?
You got the best bean you could get.
Oh, one of the soups got pizza. You mean probably like supervisors? You got the best bean you can get out of this box, probably.
FKN love pizza dog. Yeah.
We got peach, barf, birthday cake, dishwater, berry blue or toothpaste, strawberry
Which quad you
banana
fly again,
smoothie
heads?
or dead fish. I fly the Yakuza. Juicy pear or booger,
Are those Chinese cranes?
buttered
It's
popcorn
Pizza Friday.
or rotten egg, cappuccino or liver, toasted onion, stink bug, toasted onion, toasted marshmallow.
They need to
I'm
make
an
a hard
idiot.
drugs version of the beans for real excitement.
Toasted marshmallow or stink bug,
LOL Mike.
pomegranate or old bandage. We had old
Those
bandage
are
the other
for sure
night. That was
China
disgusting.
cranes. Gotta go for lunch, but we'll be back if the stream is still
Tutti
going
Frutti
on later. Blah.
or Stinky Socks?
Yeah, I'm having pizza today or rip. They are listening.
All right, here we go.
Later, Thomas. Stinky socks, really? Woot woot morning.
Yep, Stinky Socks. That's one of them. Stinky Socks
That's
or
nasty.
what was it? Stinky Socks or Tutti Frutti.
I
So
just
that's,
finished my pizza.
That's the colorful ones. That's
The John of Papa.
yeah, this kind right here. Seen these before? The Tutti Fruttis
Better than tube socks, I suppose.
or a Stinky
LOL,
Sock.
yuck.
It's one or the other. We'll find that out eventually. Gross. I still think the barf one is probably my least favorite. Although Dead Fish was pretty rough. Barf was brutal. That one tasted like
Tutti Frutti is nummy.
like something I don't know. I can't even explain the it was like a pungent I don't know how they got such a gross flavor into a bean, but they did, and it's nasty. Not a fan.
Waiting for stink bug.
Oh god. Yeah, that'll be interesting. I hate stink bugs in general. We get them all over the place. Oh no. Stink bugs and cicadas.
The
Those are
poor
like my
taste
two
testers.
least favorite bugs. Oh yeah, dude, the taste testers for sure. It's probably the same people though that they have taste testing like dog food and shit. They probably got some pretty good dog food, liver and onion flavors. Probably the same stuff. Just out here eating dog food. Oh, not much of a gap there. I didn't realize there was a little ladder there. Dare I say, some of these maps seem to be a bit over-designed. Like, there's not a lot of gaps and stuff to, like, hit on ground level. There's just, like, a lot of stuff that's in the way.
You're scared of that bean, aren't you?
But it's not really, like...
What a job, man.
Oh, yeah, no,
I saw a stink bug in my room the other night.
I'm definitely scared of those
I was
nasty
like,
beans.
WTF, it's winter, LOL.
I don't like nasty tasting shit. I'm not like one of those people that's like, oh, I'll go on Fear Factor and eat bull balls and crickets all day. I'm not one of those people. I got a pretty low tolerance for nasty flavors. So it makes it more interesting, I guess. It makes it more fun to eat disgusting beans. Just because I have such a weak stomach for gross flavors. Yeah, there's just not like, I don't know. It just doesn't feel like there's a lot. There's like too much going on. There's not a lot like FPV feel in here, I guess.
LOL.
Like there's a ramp there. What the hell do I need a ramp for? I can fly underneath it. Oh, game breaking bug. Game breaking bug.
I put server region America and typed in the session name, says game does not exist. Hey fam, how are you doing?
That's weird. I am
Maybe
on...
the game is bugging.
It could be. I am on the... Did you already do the update? If you don't have the same... If you're not on the same update, then you can't join the lobby. If you didn't force the new update yet, you won't be able to see any of the new lobbies. I did hear that. That's the only thing I can think of.
Horse paste ivermectin was the worst taste I have ever tasted. It's so bad it's crazy. Dab time.
Oh, yeah.
There's like 2 in America, so no search needed for me. LOL John.
It's almost lunchtime. It's perfect time for dab time.
It worked though. Woot woot dab time. Of course it did, bro. How do I force the update? I
You
haven't even had
should just
flower
need to
time
open
yet.
up the launcher, and as soon as you open the launcher, it should just start auto updating when you launch the game. Unless you've just recently installed the game, in that case you should already have the updates. Just go to your map list and see if you have a map called Apocalypse. If you have a map called Apocalypse, that's one of the new updated maps, so you should be all good. If you don't see Apocalypse, then you need to do the
You
update
have to
still.
hit update while strangling your Johnson. Everyone knows that.
This is day one stuff, dude.
Wow, this is way better than DRL.
Feels better
Duh.
than DRL, that's for sure. The physics of it feel a lot better to me. Oh no. Oh no. Get it together. Cool. All about recovery, boys. It's all about recovery.
Wow, this is epic flying.
Thank you. I actually don't know what to do on this map. This is only the second time I've flown this map, and it's really hard to tell, like...
Are there any new drones?
Yes, there's a bunch. I flew a couple, and I didn't like the way any of them flew, so I stopped flying them. Just my opinion, though. They might be awesome. I didn't like them. You might need to do some tuning stuff to them, but I couldn't be bothered. This one flies perfect. No weird snapbacks when you do stuff. When you grab the other 5-inch quads and you go like this, it'll go like blah after you do it, and I'm not gonna fly that. Not in a simulator. My 5-inch quad IRL doesn't fly like that. I'm not gonna fly a simulator quad like that. You know, frig that. I'm right on the edge of the ocean here in this game, right? Or in this map. We're in the middle of the ocean. Sorry, scratch that. But I'm not getting blown all over the place by the crazy winds that you would be experiencing out here, right? So, why you gotta make the tune shit? If you're not gonna make the weather shit, don't make the tune shit. Make everything perfect, because it's a sim. It's just a sim. Just make believe. And we all understand that.
My 5-inch has bounced back when I thrust it fast as well, ha ha ha.
Does it? Yakuza doesn't. Just see my yaw
LMAO.
knock from when I dropped throttle.
Pulling the motor again, changing the torque converter might get down on the transmission and install a shift kit, but new diff, new intake. Boing. Measure.
Boing. Boing. Pulling the motor again, changing the torque converter might get down on the transmission and install a shift kit. But new diff, new intake. Sweet! Hell yeah. You have to let me know how it goes.
Oing.
Oops.
On what, Isaac?
On that old bick.
This is inspiring,
Oops.
thanks bro.
No problem.
Measuring for the supercharger.
Oops. Whack.
Big old Buick. Turbos all the way. Measure once, cut twice like the real men do.
That's right. Measure once, cut once, go to the store to buy a second one, measure again, cut again.
455.
The right way this time, though. That's how you do it. That's how you do it, boys. Another light pole over here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Just find random light poles. Trip spin the shit out of them. Where's the next one? Is it over here? Yeah, it is. Gimme.
That's how my circumcision was done. How long you been flying? Yes, sir, more like 506 now,
about
but
3
was
years.
a 455.
About 3 years.
LOL like nothing.
End of 2019 is when I started. The very end. Last month of 2019.
Measure and cut once.
December, if you didn't know. I don't know why I said the last month
Sick
of
post
2019.
pics on Discord, love old cars.
Yes, absolutely post pictures on Discord, for sure.
You a pro.
I wouldn't consider myself one, but thank you. I do appreciate it. I think if I could do this more for a profession,
Did you ever try
which I'm
flying
working
in
on,
3D?
then I'll be a little more comfortable, I think, with that title. Yes, I've flown in 3D for fun, just a couple times, like maybe a dozen times in my short time in FPV. I like it a
Pros
lot.
get
I
paid,
just
brothers do it for free.
I've
seen the T-shirt. I know you are a pro. What Trans 700 R4 Turbo 400 Power Glide?
What were we talking about? What were we talking about again? Oh yeah, flying in 3D. 3D is really cool. I just don't want to get into the habit of flying it and then not forget, but then have that adjustment period of getting back into flying normal acro mode. But I do think
some crazy
3D
gap
is awesome.
dives on this map. Gonna post them on my Insta Facebook later. NV 4500.
Gap dives on this map.
TH 400.
Ooh,
Japanese letters has it right.
Japanese letters has it right. Yeah.
I really wish Velocidrone would have added 3D. 2030
Maybe one
everyone
day.
gonna be flying 3D.
Maybe one day.
Japanese letters LMFAO. Isaac Ah. Dive gaps LOL. What is English?
Oh. I want to hit one of those eventually. That one's like a toiger though. Power loop into it. I don't know how I'm going to get out of it.
New beam mod actually has 3D.
Just skip out the side of it. Oh no!
What? I can't type his name. I hit what you're doing RN.
I think his name is
Flew
Murren.
3D helis back in 2002-2012 era of RC.
Murren? Is that right? I've been trying to remember that one.
I just Control C Japanese letters. The full post to bottom. Still right, haha. V. Heads, feel free to share that with anyone you might think could help. They just raised it. Damn. T. Fugue. K.
Oh, are you talking about the GoFundMe, 8-bit? You can post it. I just didn't. It's your personal business. I don't like airing people's shit out. You know what I mean?
LOLWTH.
So yeah, I just didn't want to yeah. It's your family, your business. So if you'd like to post it, you're more than welcome to. I just don't want to. I didn't want to be the one to bring it up because it's not my business. You know what I mean?
Settle down, Mike. You're having a heart attack.
But yeah,
LOL.
feel free to post
My
it.
fingers are ghetto.
I don't have the link handy, but do it up.
Right, I feel weird.
Yeah, I mean it's a weird situation though. It's not. It's a tough situation. It's not one that most people go through. So it's gonna seem weird because it's just not something that most people have to deal with. But hey, it happens, man. It's all good. Some people need
Does
help.
the chat still ban links?
No, it shouldn't for, if you have a wrench, it shouldn't.
You are a legend 8-bit. My Shiv 1T auto update whack K.
That is whack. I wonder why.
https www.gofundme.com
Oh, God.
fp8 wwpk justice
I'm just
for
gonna go
Chris
ahead
member
and
255.
robot lady gonna have
Where
to
is my wrench?
mute that one. I don't like throwing out a bunch of wrenches. I'm gonna start taking wrenches away one of
I
these
am a
days
mechanic and
because
all.
I just don't like having moderators at all.
Hey heads.
In general, I don't like the feel of having moderators. I don't like. Some people get a little high and mighty in their britches when they got a wrench. Not saying any of you guys are, but some people will in the future. In the past, though, I've always just avoided them. But when that dude came in here spamming a bunch of shit the other night, it's like it'd be easier to just have somebody else do it if you wanted to. But yeah, I don't know. I don't like making other people clean up my shit. Feels like I should be responsible for that, you know. But yeah, I don't dish out wrenches like that. I'd rather not. I don't like having a whole bunch of Jannies in here pushing brooms, sweeping it up. You know what I mean?
What does your fractal build weigh? I'm trying to build a hoop for spec racing to between 40 and 45 G.
Ooh,
LOL
23.6.
was joking, don't want to be anyone's bitch, I mean mod. I wasn't here.
Yeah, okay.
Short
John.
story,
Okay.
son is dealing with some heartache, death and other things crushing his heart. He was out dealing with it on his own and things got out of hand for no reason.
Yes. Yeah. The GoFundMe link 8-bit posted. Feel free to check it out. I went myself
Send me the
and
link on
gave
Discord,
a little
8-bit.
To try to help, but his son is in need of some help. I won't give too much information. It's all there in the GoFundMe. I believe it was his daughter did a write-up for it, and it's all done very well and explained very well. So if you would like to check that out and are feeling generous or can give anything, there it is. So you know. Oops, that's not open. I think we found this out already, that this isn't open. Can you not even... You can't even fly in it. Why put it here? These are questions that I have. Why is this even here then? Like, this isn't
Wow, WTF.
helpful for a FPV map, you know? It serves no purpose besides just being in the way. In a complete dick tease. You're like, oh, I can go through that. Psych. No, you can't. Can't even fly in it. Oh. Yeah, this map does feel kind of
It's a Biden admin container, LOL.
not boring, but kind of like not meant for FPV. It feels like it'd be more fun to like drift around or drive around this than well, I mean, yeah, there is checkpoints for like what appeared to be cars. But I don't know. Something about this map. Like this big circle of containers here, what is the point? Is there an
Damn
opening
it, man,
there?
you done made me hurt my dick hand.
There's not even an opening in
It's
this. What's the
better
point
as a
of
rack
this?
track.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll make a better racetrack for sure. It's just like you have all this space. You can make a cool freestyle spot. But it just this doesn't even feel like it's for FPV.
Anyone made any Doom maps would love flying some old shooter maps.
Oh, that'd be sick.
It would be cool to chase a car around this map.
It would be. Yeah.
I'm sorry, 8-bit. Not your dick hand.
Oh. If anything that I've learned, it's you got to protect your dick hand.
God damn it, man! You done made me hurt my dick hand.
You don't want to risk hurting your dick hand.
Yo, 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 what up, heads?
Yo, yo, yo. What up, Philly? How you doing?
Howdy Philly. Yeah, the backwoods over there is crazy, man. They hardcore enforcement out that way, almost military like. Now I want a damn cheesesteak. Just posted those clips if anyone's interested, lol. Nothing like a good cheese steak. I send you some 8-bit.
Just posted those clips if anyone's interested. Where'd you post them at? I can bring them up. We can look at them. We can judge. We can judge. Everyone judge Greg.
I love cheesecake. Let us watch M.
What's not to love
LOL.
about cheesecake?
How many new maps are there on the new update?
That is a good
Thanks,
question.
Smoke. Insta about to on FB. 3 feet pics to be introduced in the stream.
I don't know exactly. It's hard to tell because I forgot which was which.
Cheese
I know
Drake.
Apocalypse is new.
3 new maps, I think.
Countryside has been redone. So it's had stuff added to it.
Cheese Snake.
All the dynamic Polyworld and Polyworld stuff should be new to you if you didn't already have the combat pack. All that stuff will be added to your base game now. So all the boner FPV maps you've seen me fly before that I always said you got to buy the combat pack for, you don't need to anymore. It's built into the base game now. So as long as you have the base Velocidrone, you have the combat pack maps. Not the combat pack. You can't play combat.
Cheese Snake made me laugh too hard.
There's nobody playing combat.
Snake.
So don't worry about that. But you still get the maps, which is the best part. So you'll have all these boner FPV maps in here. You'll be able to fly My Garage, the one that he did, the Haunted Freestyle Castle, Nick Burns' house, all this stuff.
Just uploaded to FB.
It'll all be there. What else? Factory is old, right? Or no? No. Is this new? I don't remember. I think it's called Mini Warehouse is one that's new. This one. Is this new?
Upload to Discord.
I believe this is new. I think. I don't remember now. I don't remember if this is new now or not. But it is a fairly empty warehouse.
Mini Warehouse is just like Liftoff Micro. Heads your 45mm prop build. What is the weight with the 1002s?
It is 29 grams. Ooh. Which it can definitely lose some weight. That's just me using what I had on hand and not trying to watch the weight
I
at all.
just got Popo Motors.
This is just my initial build. But I have a lot of
Sup, homies?
ideas to cut some
Shreds
weight.
at that weight though.
Oh yeah, yeah it does. Yeah, it was ripping, for sure.
Can you fly it inside?
Oh yeah, yep. I have a lot of video of it flying inside already.
Gives me some parameters
I just haven't
for a new frame.
I haven't used it.
Has anyone made carbon ducts for the fractal yet?
No.
Hey kid.
Yeah, I just haven't posted any of the footage of flying it indoors yet, but I'm saving it for the review, which is coming. I'm working on the review. I'm just waiting on the new propellers to come in.
FPV
The
72.
1mm motor post hole, because that one is going to be for the 0802s. I want to try just to see how they perform with the smaller props, or the larger props on it, I mean. Whoops.
Carbon ducts would probably be heavier than plastic ones, would they? Howdy cement. Oh cool Mike, I'm interested how they LL hold up. Never used
don't
M.
know.
Did you end up getting
Probably
2,407s?
to make them
And noisy,
robust
I would
enough, that is. If you're going to make the carbon robust enough to take a shot, if you're going to make it
Very robust.
you need to probably make it maybe a scotch heavier. I don't know though. It's a good question.
Bad for life, yeah man, got the 2,407s.
Oh, can't fly through that. Anyways,
looks sick though.
so this is a nice little spot if you want to fly micros. Freestyle Island changed. This one here has very pretty water in it now. Very pretty water. It's very loud, the map is. There's an airplane in the background and the water is very noisy. But when the graphics are on, give it a second. When the graphics are on fantastic, and you just do some nice low passes over this water, man, it looks very good. Although it sucks. Enjoy it now. They're going to be removing it, sounds like, because it's causing some bugs with True Lens when you try to use True Lens with it. But like, look at the little foam caps, whatever they're called, the little white caps in the waves. Looks sick. But when you use True Lens, it makes the whole map
the Lumineer Blue
look crazy.
AG01S for my boxer.
And then you can't see anything, so it sounds like they are going to be getting rid of it. But man, it looks nice.
The waves are cool.
Yeah, it looks good.
Decent water for a sim.
It is, yeah. But it'll be gone. We can't have anything nice, as you guys know. In FPV, no such thing. But anyway, so there's Freestyle Island, which, TBH, there's not a whole lot to do here.
The waves look amazing.
There's a runway. There's a couple of airplanes
They
over
should
there
just
and a
remove
hangar.
True Lens instead of the nice water. LOL. True Lens WTF is that?
And then there's all this stuff
water
here.
Looks
But
real. Hell yeah, Mike. Bet that looks feels
True
amazing.
Lens gives you kind of the feeling of being in like an actual, I guess a high field of view camera. Where it kind of gives you like the bend in the lens, but it
Water
doesn't
needs
render.
V3 before it's ready for prime time.
It doesn't render the water in properly, so it makes it look all silly.
True Lens makes your view look like you're flying a FPV drone from 2019 with the distortion. Looks like
Yeah.
when I was flying over Lake Michigan.
Yeah, I don't like True
I
Lens too
am
much.
going
But
to install them this weekend. I'll post pics.
that's just me. I know some people prefer it, but yeah, it doesn't. It does horrible things to the water in this map. It makes the whole map unflyable. But when True Lens is off, man, it does look nice. Nice blue water. So pretty. You got these little annoying ass seagulls. That's what I was telling Clown. Feel like you're right at home. So he sent a video once that I watched, and all I could hear was a seagull gang war going on outside his window. They sounded aggressive. But anywho, there's that map. I think that's it. Mini warehouse we saw. The other car park I think they got rid of. Or the parking garage, whatever it was called. Oh, Shipport, the one we were on. That one's new, obviously. I think that's it, though. I think that's all.
There's a little village on the island too. Don't step on my surf and turf.
There's a little village on the island. Did I miss that?
We call those bagels. We don't have a sea around us, just bays.
I hit back.
I'll seagull shank you. What's the countryside map like?
Did I not hit back?
You did factory too.
Yeah, I just went and looked at factory. I think. Was that factory? No, that was mini warehouse. I thought factory may have been new, but I wasn't sure.
I really
Is
like
it
the
new?
apocalypse map except for the terrorist that put the burnt flags.
I agree. I like it too, minus that part. That's my least favorite part, as a matter of fact. Okay, then you have this. Then you have this. Looks more of like a good
Factory boring for freestyle.
yeah. Looks like it'll be a good spot to do like some single dimension racing, 5-inch racing or toothpicks. Do like some flat courses, not a whole lot of elevation change.
Factory is a good tiny hoop race map.
But yeah, it doesn't look like there's much going on in here. Pretty basic. Anyways, factory, and then that was it, right? Or did we miss one? I didn't fly on the Apocalypse map today yet, but I flew on that one a bunch the other night. That one as well, I don't think it's very good for a 5-inch quad. I think it's even more fun with a toothpick.
A Weba-Eid map in Polyworld 2.
I went to that one. Yeah. Boner told me about that one while he was here.
Though it's a boner environment and not a native one.
Yeah, the library that he made. He made you that, didn't he, E-Doc?
So it's crazy. I recently learned that it seems easier to hit little gaps like ladder dives and things when you do a power loop into them.
Yeah, all about your entrance. Sometimes...
Yeah, that was my suggestion.
Sometimes, depending on the angle of it, if it's an angled dive, if it's like those ladder dives that have fallen off one of the things in this where it'll like hang, I like power looping into those because it's kind of like gives you that angle already where you're arcing, like you're kind of like going like this into the dive. But straight up and down dives, I like to do split S's into either direction, left or right. I prefer low split S's too. I don't like doing those real high shoot up in the air and then like find your target. I like to just like go right up next to it and just kind of like fall over into the dive. I always thought that looked best. But it's all personal preference. It's all about how you like to get in there. How do you like to get into it? Oh, I wanted to watch Brundle's thing, and we're already like at 2 hours. Let's go watch Brundle's thing while we're sitting here. Everybody who flew with me today, thank you for flying with me. It was fun. Keep flying. I just want to watch Brundle's stuff.
Heads, what does your fractal 75 come in at?
23.6 grams. Exactly. It's dry weight. With the 450s, I don't know, because I use a couple different 450s. They all weigh.
I seen Bubby do a power loop into one of those little gaps on the first try, and I was like, if he could do that, I should be able to hit it 1 out of 10, and I did it the first time also, lol.
Nice. See? You're basically Bubby. You're basically him. Easy peasy.
Wait, mine is the same as the see heck yet.
Oh, is it? There you go. Yeah, baby.
Except I don't have a Burbido. Don't insult him like that, heads, lol.
Good. That's a good thing.
Bubby is one of the nicest kids I've flown with.
Don't have a Babito.
So
oh, and he's got
only
he's got the
0.3G
Welcome to Paradise playing too.
2mm frame.
Oh hell yeah, some old ass Green Day.
His mom came up to New York.
Dude.
Do we really need the Pubito?
Look.
It's all his clout.
At this spot. And he's sorry, I have both musics playing. I'm not listening to Green Day though. They can keep that back in the 90s. Look at all the cacti. He's got all these little golf carts putzing around. Those are some very, very trippy spinnable cacti right there, my friend. Shit, should have used some white bat audio. This sounds pretty good with it. Well, Brundle, whenever you get here, or if you ever see this, is this your home that you're flying in front of?
Imagine Trippy Weave Solemn. Pretty good video quality for analog.
Yeah, that would be nuts.
All those rich golf guys will put an end to that really fast. If those are the props, I think they are getting them off is a nightmare. Cacti orbits. Desert baller. 5 more likes.
Yeah, some cactus rips. He could do it. Cactus trips. Trips and rips around the cacti. goobers doing? Get out of here. Very nice, Brundle. Very, very nice.
Wongsakongakon.
Wongsongsakonganen.
Cactus trips with wonky nips.
Ooh.
No, shut up, shut up.
It's no. No, no.
No,
Or more
no,
let us
no,
go.
no, shut up!
Oh, it's 4 no's. We were both wrong.
San Pedro.
4 more. Why?
3.
Why you do this to
But
me?
he has a boner.
It's fine. We don't need to do another one. It's fine. I'm getting ready to leave. No need.
Yeah, those rich dudes will make flying impossible if you don't fly under the radar.
No need for another bean.
St. Peter.
I'm all good.
I love cactus flying.
I'm all good, I promise.
Have you tried the 90 FPS gyro heads?
No, I haven't gotten any of my HD0 stuff. I ordered a ton of stuff, and I haven't gotten any of it in the mail. I ordered it
Wanna judge my clip?
January. It's coming sooner than later, hopefully. Apparently there was some shipping issues through HD0 when they were trying to send stuff out.
Going to my brother's
And
PC for another like LOL.
Mine was one of the
You
ones
have
that
to
didn't
ride
get
their
shipped
ass.
out. So
Pretty epic LOLOL. The first dive took me ages. Wonder if it's not stuck in customs.
no, it was like an actual issue. They sent out an email about it.
I'm still
HD0
waiting
did.
for my goggles.
They sent out a, let me see if I can find it. They sent me an email like a month ago saying that they were aware that a lot of orders got lost, and then they sent me another email saying that they were verifying that my order had been
Mike,
shipped
the YouTube
again.
employee, hello.
A second
My
time.
lens is probably stuck at customs somewhere.
It had shipped. I placed the order on January 4th. I got an email saying that it shipped March 2nd.
Cause all the stores got the gyro cameras.
So I have cameras coming. I have Whoop light bundles coming. I have the analog adapter coming. I just need it to get here. That's all. But it's all been ordered. I ordered it over a month ago.
I ordered Jan 10. They said I was
Just
800
waiting.
on the list. Goggles will be shipped March 29. Woo.
Just been
Hey,
waiting.
Johannes, bro.
I'll check out your
They
clip,
had
Greg.
Chinese
Yeah,
New
I'll pull it
York
up.
that was for 1 week. I don't think you'll be ditching the Skyzons for analog.
You don't think so? I've heard good things about HD0's
You
analog.
hear?
Do they not give me any tracking info?
How many HD0 goggles have been sold? Wait, can we make money be monkey wrenches for YouTube like Mike?
What? I don't think so, no.
Almost at 60 likes.
I don't know anybody that pays their Jannies. Not in FPV at least.
AdSense.
Next page, next
TV.
page, next page, next page. Finish, okay. Can you just show me my tracking, please? Oh, it's in Frederick. It's in Frederick as of yesterday. So it's in my town as of yesterday. So it should
I
be
haven't
soon.
seen anybody fly the simulator the way you do. You are amazing.
Thank you.
LMAO, I'm still waiting for that check. 58. The Pico gets blown out by 5-watt LED lamps with gyro goggles.
By 5-watt LED
59.
lamps with HD0 goggles. Really? Interesting. Yeah, I have to play around with it when I actually get it. I haven't heard. Well, that's not true. Maybe I have heard bad things
Parcel
from
outbound
some people.
from transit facility.
I can't remember
Incandescent
now.
bulbs are the future.
Yes, we're going back to
7.5
incandescent.
millimeters f2.8. I wish I could get past the waiting period for those HD0 goggles. I just don't have that patience.
Yeah, it
What
is gonna take a
camera
little
doesn't
while.
he get blown out by that?
It is gonna take a little
LOL.
while. There is that. That does suck. All right, Mr. New Jersey Greg. All right, everybody, be judgy. We're gonna judge
What's up, E-Doc?
New Jersey Greg.
My goggles have vacuum tubes.
He said to judge it, so judge it. Be judgy. Judgy, 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 judgy. Okay, here we go.
E-Doc, the Skyzons don't do it nearly as bad. It's a confirmed thing with the HDZ goggles.
Very nice. What are you flying? We got to start there.
LED lights produce radiation, so you really shouldn't use them. They even have a warning.
Ooh,
E-Dog
he's getting
hit
his
the like
switchies
button.
in. There you go.
Judgy fudgy, let's go.
Oh, now we've changed maps.
I wonder if it's a side effect of the
Okay.
deinterlacer.
Now, Greg,
60.
did you practice that move we just saw, or was that an accident? Was that a happy accident?
The diatone toothpick. HD0 goggles with a quality analog module are the best analog experience imho. This dude SA pilot. Yeah, me too. That was sick.
Yeah, very good. I like it.
Through the bus was a complete accident, lol.
Yeah. Ask me how I know. I used to edit Maltese footage all the time, and he used to do accidental shit like that, and then leave it in
Accident or
the.
not still counts.
He used to leave it in. I remove stuff like that. I don't put stuff like that in my edits anymore. I used to. I don't do it anymore though. But yeah, I used
Heads,
to.
I'm thinking about getting a rapid fire. The fusion.
When I
fits
first started
loosely in
flying,
the
I did it a
adapter
lot.
module on the Hero goggles.
Well done there, Greg.
Nice, Nick.
Keep it
I
up, brother. You're
figured
doing
they
good,
were.
man.
The Heroes really
Those,
help with quality, except the blooming lights.
Those switchbacks are looking
New
good.
Jersey Greg FPV, how long you been flying?
Looking real good.
A
Look at this
M60
man's.
likes bra.
Look at this man's Paul's face. Sorry. I just popped that video up so I wanted to watch it, but
What a face.
he's making a good
LOL.
face there to start with. You know that dog, the
61
not impressed dog?
Escalade.
Have you seen that before? He's like, kind of reminds me of that face.
I just
not
use
impressed.
AI to match my style, then it flies my lines for me. Too close to be practiced, lol. I couldn't get a clean exit from the church, so I just said fuck it, lol. Nick is in chat, heads, lol. Robust face. SHH, he's here, lol.
Oh, hello, Mr. Burns. You always pop
Like
up
a
right when we're
bulldog.
getting ready to watch one of your
Nick
videos.
is here.
And
I
to
did
that,
my first power loop over a bridge.
I have
with
to say
water
that
underneath in my latest
that is
video.
very robust.
Very
Not
robust.
impressed, Dad. Hi, Nick Burns. Nick just in time must have been the 69th, like haha. 60th.
Oh, are we at 60?
Hello, Sir Burns.
Oh, no.
Hello, Nick.
I see 59. Are you sure we're at 60? Are you sure? Maybe I'll just leave real quick before we hit 60.
Howdy, Nick Burns.
Ah, crap.
Nipple high purple panda.
Never mind, I do see 60.
60. I did 60. LOL. Indeed.
All right.
Ha.
Well, before we watch Mr. Burns, I guess we'll eat a gross jelly bean, perhaps.
61.
All right, we got lucky. We got cappuccino
Hey,
last
all early
time
lunch for me here.
instead of liver and onions. Let's see what we get this
Says
time.
62 on my end, 7 more to go.
Please.
Hey, Nick.
Ah.
I see 62, just saying.
We were
TV.
just talking about this one.
60 what? Enjoy you lunch.
Ah,
You'll
man.
want to see this, Nick. 62 here as well.
All right, Tutti Frutti
Likes.
or Stinky Socks.
Hey, Nick Burns get has the Cinehoop ELRS for $4.99, or guess was way low. Tutti Frutti is my favorite. Likes. Wish I was on lunch, just got out of the chiropractor.
Here's your Tutti Frutti or Stinky Socks.
Drucker, yes, so far off. Stinky socks.
Thanks for the 60
Good
likes.
luck. These are
Happy
so
Friday.
gross.
Nope. Nope. Oh, that's so gross. Oh god, this is gonna
He
be
has
so
had all
nasty.
good so far. Wow, you really hate Tutti Frutti.
I gotta work on this.
Happy Friday.
They're Cine Whoops.
Ugh.
GI-03, which of course this does have. Of course, you see mine's got a lot of dirt on it. and
Are
that's
those nasty?
Because, well, I don't just fly them.
No,
doesn't
they're
like fruity
50-50.
pebbles.
They're 50-50. So I gotta finish chewing this. Hang on, I can't talk with this about.
Some are.
Oh, I can't talk with this.
Freestyle-ish.
You can hear it.
They are so bad, Nick. Who said, hey, why don't we make disgusting candy? We will sell millions.
As we go along. Let's start out with a quick hit on specs. As I mentioned already, we've got the DJI-03
Tell me about it.
unit with its camera, of course, that has Rocksteady or as
Okay.
Wait till Nick shred that Emacs.
And what they've done different here is they've got this platform up top.
You want to
Kinda
try
harkens
something
back to
absolutely
things that have
dreadful?
been
Take
around
a shot of
number years.
Campari.
We used to see this on
It's
a lot
like
of
the
our
first
larger
guy that
quads
decided to eat a
where
mushroom
we
that grow on
well,
poop.
quads didn't fly so well back then,
FF.
so when we had an external
Take it
HD
you've
camera
never
we were trying
watched
to
Nathan
record,
for You
we
Not
would
of
have
This
these
World
platforms just like
567. Never heard of these candies.
So they're called Bean Boozled. They originally did a Harry Potter one, I think, years ago, where they had like bullfrog was a flavor and like boogers and like other weird ones. And then I think they made it so that they're mixed up now. So now there's a 50-50 chance in this box that you
Nick
get
Burns, you rock.
something that tastes good or something that tastes bad. But they're the same color. So like there's birthday cake and there's dirty dishwater, but they're both the same color and pattern. So you don't know which one you're going to get until you bite
It's a
into
game
it.
by Jelly Belly Nick Burns.
Yeah, it's a game. So I do them for fun here just because it's fun. And then we have
Nick,
the spicy
buy them,
ones.
Put them in a bowl and just sit back and wait. Haha.
The spicy ones as well, which is
Sergio
ridiculous.
Lopez, thank you.
These are
Nick Burns, have you heard of Toto toilets?
the Carolina Reaper in that one is insane. It's so hot.
this or similar.
Ugh, very spicy.
Sergio Lopez, Haven T, seen you in our grinding lobbies for a while.
Very spicy, very robust.
Very robust.
Sergio Lopez, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? Very long time no see. Although you popped in here the other night and said what's up. Always good to see you, brother.
Honest Knackbull, no, I have not.
Hope you and
Yeah,
yours are
it's
doing
fun,
well.
laugh, you die a little inside.
That is the same flight controller they've been using in several of their launches here over the last year
That
or so. Of course, I don't exactly
Dirty
know
socks
what it is,
or whatever
the
that.
material
Dirty
I have
socks,
at
is that what that
the
was? It was pretty nasty.
And it's launch
So
day,
self-torture.
Pretty
as I
nasty.
record this
Kind of
video,
tasted like
Colin had
a
access to the
cheese that was
website. It's got
off.
the Emacs Eco motor
Stinky
that
socks.
Burns, you should start
2004.
eating
And the
things
KV's
you
not even
find
written
eye on
here,
your
so
backyard
again,
on
I don't
live stream.
exactly know
Serious
which
channel
KV it
growth,
is,
lol.
but, the
It's
version
like
I have,
Russian
if they have
roulette
more
for
than one version,
kids.
is the 4S
Yes.
version.
Dirty
Got the
cocksoxo
Emacs
noxo.
Devon 3.5-inch props. This platform here seems to be just to get those
I
props
was
up off the
actually
ground.
thinking about one of those
But I do
wonky
take
Kong
off
this
from within
morning,
the
haha,
grass.
wondering
We'll get to see this
cocksoxo
one. Battery
noxoxo.
connection is the XT30, and it does have a 35-volt, 470 microfarad capacitor here on the battery lead.
Or
it comes
give
in
them
two
to
different
others, Nick,
versions,
like your
Express
Kiss
LRS
family.
as well as DJ
MR
03,
Camp's cut tip of
air
his
unit,
pinky off with
which
the
I
Emacs
don't
in a
have the
hoop.
remote that works with that.
I
Or
saw that.
whatever you
Black
find in your
DJI
pool
remote,
filter,
so
Nick Burns.
unfortunately, I received
8-bit
mine
FPV
wired
Reject
up for
72, the
S-Bus,
Toto
so I had to step back
Kakuxonoxoxono.
to use Kevlar Sky and S-Bus. But thankfully, you won't have to suffer from that because you can use Express LRS. It should come already installed. It weighs 236 and about a quarter grams.
Not of this
236
world,
Battery is an
567, no
850
chance,
milliamp
sounds
4S
like a
battery,
trip
and
to
that's
the
what I use to
hospital.
fly it. And with that battery, it comes in at 332, almost 333 grams. They do have optional 3D printed parts that would assemble up here if you wanted to run an external HD camera.
Oh, that's
Those
the
were
03
sent
in
with
there,
my
yeah.
unit for review, so I can't really show you that. The main carbon fiber plate looks to be 3mm thick. With the carbon
I like
fiber
that,
Burns,
uh,
have you
the
found any
DJI
band-aids in
air
your
unit,
pool
as well as the
filter
camera
yet?
itself
I like that
at
flare that they
1.5.
made
Can't
for
believe
that.
he didn't super glue that chunk of skin back on, looked gluable.
49mm, just about 150 on the nose.
Didn't they just glue it when they went to the hospital anyways? I think he just got it glued anyhow.
Any sort of aftermarket antenna.
Yeah, he
Did come
probably
with
could have just
two
done it
extra
at his
props.
house.
Came with 2 replacement gummies for our VTX/camera
I
platform.
cut tip of
Comes
my
with various
pinky off
extra
at 12
screws,
years
nuts,
old
zip
on an
ties, and a couple of
OS-40
washers.
powered
You
RC
also get this
airboat.
propeller warning.
Mike
Please check your
Bergman, not
propeller
yet.
orientation.
The hospital's probably charging what, like
If you don't know,
$500
Be a trip
to
either
glue
way,
it?
Nick Burns.
That leads the rotation. That's how it generates
AHH, that
thrust.
S good.
A please fix the antenna
All his clout
card,
was leaking
a
out.
precautions, and disclaimer card from Emacs, support manuals, and a tiny sheet of stickers. Gonna start off with the slow flight here as we take off.
Jade
a little
welds that
excess
skin.
noise from the props there, and that's something else that Emacs is thinking with these props turned well, not necessarily upside down,
That's cold.
but the props oriented the way they are down, that they're less
E-doc,
noisy.
I was very
and I
sick,
don't know
couldn't
that to
fly
be the
because of
case.
inflammation in my head to
It's
painful
hard for me
or
to
focus
remember
was very
sound
low
from
but
one
trying to
quad
get
the
back
next,
and
so
not
if
all
you have
well
that
but
question
little by
about which
little.
one's quieter,
Those are pretty
Hello.
loud.
whatever you want to compare it to.
New
I'm
genre
very
of
consistent
YouTube
on the
eating
channel
gross
about
things
making
left
sure I have
PV.
flight audio.
One left.
Just
What's up, brother? How you
dropping in
doing,
to
man?
wish
For
everyone
quite
a
while
Merry
now. I think it's
Christmas.
been about 4 years with the same flight audio
Oh, well,
camera.
thank
It has
you.
given me fits from time to time. You're welcome to look on the channel if I have reviewed the quad you want to compare it to, and then listen to both. Maybe 2 different tabs open on your browser, or 2 different computers possibly, and just listen to both flights at the same time. Of course, I do narrate,
Pushers
so my
are
voice
really
is
loud.
going to impede you a little bit.
Yeah, pushers are
This
pretty
one,
loud.
I think you're going to find with this one that you're going to want to make sure that you do have the electronic image stabilization, or as DJI calls it, rock steady, turned on.
Loud.
It does smooth out the video a fair bit. I don't think
Loud.
if you fly it faster
Good
or more
morning,
aggressive,
all.
you're going to want to fly it or have that rock
Sold my
steady on.
Protect
I had some
35 because it
troubles
was so
trying
loud
to
even
fly
with 8 blade
aggressively
props.
with rock
Really?
steady or EIS
Jeez.
on. It's just, it feels a little bit disconnected from the quad.
MR hot
But
pants.
for the purposes of getting stable
Asbestos
footage,
fibers
we've got
mazel
that
tov.
platform, we've got Rocksteady or EIS built into the O3
I'm
unit.
good, how are you, bro?
And that seems to have
Very
good,
well,
smooth
thank you.
results. Of course, you can always compare that for yourself because I've got the flight footage right here to prove it. This is the onboard video, by the way. This is not the in-goggle view. You'll get to see the in-goggle view shortly.
That's what I
as
wanna
we
see.
sit
Fibers.
through some of the
I wanna
flight
see the
footage.
in-goggle
Stick
view.
up there on the cabana roof. Didn't know that was up there. I didn't even notice it was flying. But in this flight, my props are fresh. I haven't crashed it much yet. At least I don't recall crashing it slow really at all. But you'll notice when we get into the faster flight.
Where's your, yeah, I want to see your
Sound a little
OSD
bit off, too.
stuff. Or your DVR.
I've commented about the fitment,
Yeah.
and someone said, "Oh, just
Looks
go back
smoother
and get
than
V2
bots.
goggles." Well, you know, it would be great if I could just go get V2 goggles. My original goggles, the ones that look like Ant-Man, they're V1s, so I couldn't use that with the O3. So getting V2
Yeah, the
goggles.
tune didn't
good
look completely
value.
horrible
Seems
on
to
that
be
punch out.
I'm
kinda
good
tough
about
do
to go
'cause
to
I
the
think most
gym.
people are holding on to 'em, or
Goggles
if
too
they are
fit my
selling 'em,
face really
they already
poorly.
sold 'em.
Oh no.
But this is my faster flight. If you're not familiar with what I like to do on the channel, I kind of like to fly more aggressively by nature, and so as I started reviewing Cinewhoops, I'm actually flying them faster as well, and we are going to have a crash coming up in this flight. There it is, yeah.
Oh.
Over-rotated and smoked it right into
Very
the ground. Not
good.
terrible, but we're
Yeah,
gonna
not so bad.
turtle mode it, and then we're going to take off. I would not...
Man, that camera
probably-
looks
I don't
pretty
know, I'm
sitting
pretty
still, doesn't
cautious.
it?
If it were, you know, summer, spring,
Happy
and the
weekend,
grass were to
yeah,
be nice
sucking
and thick and
snowblowers.
hardy,
Grass
I
just
probably would
ruins
turtle mode it out of there because again,
anything
that was-
uploaded to
I might
YouTube.
turtle
I feel
mode
like
it
just
off,
immediately
take it
gets
off. It's a
butchered
really good
when it has
idea.
grass
One,
in it.
beats
The
up your
rubber
props if
platform
you've got
likely
sticks or
introduced
anything.
more
Of course,
image
if you're
movement
stuck,
in faster
if you
flight.
don't know where you're at, all those
Nick
different
Burns is that
situations,
the
That would
stock
make
tune
sense.
or with
make a
80 thrust
sacrifice
linear.
to get your quad back. Yeah, you're going to take off, but you know this is walking distance from me. So if the grass had been
Yeah,
much more
goggles too
hardy
look
and it
disappointing
would
to
have
me
been
as a
springtime,
DJI
I
V2
probably
owner.
wouldn't have
Hope
taken
they would
off
have
in the
got
grass,
M
'cause
right.
We do have I don't want to say downward facing props. They're just lower to the ground than our traditional quads. Thankfully, it was sitting nice and flat, and the grass.
Yeah, it
is
looks like it's
dormant, so
pretty well locked in
and
though.
Johannes
I was able
Knackville,
to
yes,
take
stock
back
For
off
tune.
and
Emacs.
show you at least that crash. There is a vase that got moved. My wife actually shortly before this flight was out doing some flower potting and
I want
whatnot,
lighter DJI
and, a
V2S
pot
with
got
holes.
moved right into my flight path. I barely missed it during this flight. In another flight, I did not miss it. I clipped it and ended up going down for another crash. And I do believe, if I recall correctly, that crash came on the cement. So a little bit
Lighter
of a
and
durability
smaller.
test. Probably not as many
That
crashes
sucks, man,
as
because the
you
goggles
might
too
have over
just
the course of
happen to be
lifetime
the best
yours, but
fitting
in the
goggles
case
I've ever
of
tried
me
on.
being
It just
able to fly
depends
it
on your face.
and fly it faster and have more
Yeah, that thing sounds
sort of
aggressive though,
crashing.
man.
Yeah, I had a couple, and I will show you those back at the desk within a picture-in-picture. You can see here at about 225, we're getting battery warnings from time to time. I did leave that at the default. I think with my particular battery, it's sagging a little bit, probably due to those 2004 motors. And the fact
That doesn't
that
look
battery
bad, though.
was well used. I probably could have
Not
lowered
so
that
bad.
warning to kind of alleviate that annoyance, because you'll find that here at the end of the flight.
What'd you think,
that
Nick?
we come
You gonna fly this some
Having
more?
troubles with the SD card, but obviously it's laying almost flat, so you're going to need to use something like tweezers or something once you've got it ejected to get it out of there. You know, it's not something I could natively do with my fingers. But getting the USB-C port connected so that you can activate, so you can update
Look at this
that,
stinky
or
sock
get the
flavor in my mouth.
footage
It's gross.
off of the O3 air unit. That I was not able to do, and you can see how close it is right down there. Hopefully you can see how close it is down
Man,
there.
those little snap
You know,
rolls.
your USB-C connector.
Those
I
look
don't
good.
mind the
is
G2 for
right
my
down
face
there.
fit
Hopefully
other
you can
than
see how
nose.
close
It's
it
a
is
bit
down
blurry
there.
on outside with
Tweezers or something,
16.9, but I
once you've
almost
got it
only
ejected
fly
to get it
4.3,
out of
so I
there,
don't
you know, it's not
notice.
something I could natively do
Flying
my
with
fingers.
EIS
Oh, that was
on
where
a
you
very
put the
disconnected
flower
view.
pot.
USB-C port connected so that you can activate, so you can update.
Funny how
that,
Bot's
or
review
get
on the new Emacs was
footage
really wobbly and Nick's review was butter smooth lol.
That's
off
interesting. I
of
wonder what
the
happened
O3
there.
air unit. That I was not able to
Yeah,
do.
look at those
You
little
can see
snap
how
rolls he's
close
doing
it is
too,
right down there.
or
Hopefully you can see
flips.
how close it is
Those
down
look
there.
good. Look
You know,
solid.
your USB-C connector, the cable is going to have some, you know, bulk around the end. So what I found was taking about 3 turns on each.
Let me see. Hang on now, because now I want to know. I want to see what. I want to see how bots flew. Let's leave.
Almost at 80 likes.
Leave Nick's open real quick.
It a bit big and noisy for my to fly it much more. The Cinewhoops I would use much would be smaller.
Okay. Okay, I feel that. Let's see. God, Emacs sent these things out to everybody,
Nick, you
huh?
probably did not have it in the 100 frames per second mode when you had the rock steady on. It gets super disconnected in any mode that you don't have 100 FPS on. Bots was awful flying, but he didn't have those clear plastic things, I don't think.
Those were on the top of it, right? Oh no, they're there. They're there. I see them on his. Here. They're right here. The clear plastic bits. Looks like those, right? Flight test.
You haven't seen that? All right, here we go. Air unit, low power state. I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
Okay, then it goes away.
Whoa.
Oh, right away. This is a little shaky.
Nah, there's something going on there.
Low power state.
There's something going on with that one.
Okay, then it goes away.
Like a
Oh,
filtering?
By the way, this is a little shaky.
Maybe?
Oh, do you see that? You can probably see this in the DVR. That's not very Cinewhoopy.
I did
Is my
see
shit
Bot's
set up
video.
wrong?
There was an indication from the person helping him may
Okay,
have
so
done
the
some
DJI
changes
video
to
is, like,
BF.
crystal clear. Oh shit!
I
fuck,
think
it
he tries
fell
to
out of
make
the sky.
DJI
It may
look
have
way
been, like,
worse than it
just a
actually is.
receiver
Immo.
fault. I'm not gonna put that on the quad.
Wow, that looks
But
terrible.
let's see.
Just
drone.
yaw.
Let's see if we can get like smooth and low at least. Oh, it's kind of hard. I don't know. This has got to be set up wrong. If this is the way that they're supposed to fly, man, somebody's got to tell Emacs that we've progressed beyond shaky Cinewhoops. Like, these shits fly smooth now.
Not even been like
I hate
Have
that.
to
Look
go
at
now. Need
that
to work
punch.
my ass
I was trying to
off,
see
have
if
a
he
good
was
stream
going to
haul.
say anything
That's
about
an
if he
ugly
changed
punch.
I
it
think
at
Bot
all.
gives up on setting up
I was saying
DJI
maybe the
before
way
getting to fly it.
Updated like as well may have been like
The 03? No, the 03 wouldn't have anything to do with
Later,
the way
MR
this drone
Hot Pants
flies.
1877.
That's like, I don't know if it's supposed to be tuned or
Exactly,
something.
Mike. He doesn't
I mean, this
give
is
it
stock.
a fair
This is
shake
how, I don't know
ever.
if it's stock beta flight. This is
Right
stock how
there.
the drone came.
Because he
I just,
likes
like,
He said this is
so
stock
much.
how it
This
came.
is how, I don't know if it's stock
He
beta flight.
doesn't
This is
give
stock how
DJI
that.
a chance.
I just
Did you
see
hear
it
them
shaking
start
a
to
bit.
talk?
I don't care for that. Let's
I
see how
stopped
precision I
watching
can get
Bot.
with the
He
shake.
took off once and had a motor come off. No
This is
Loctite
stock.
or
This is how-
bolt checks ever. He
That's
mentioned
like-
updating.
I don't know if it's supposed to be tuned or something. I mean, this is stock. This is how, I don't know if it's stock beta flight. This is stock
Whoever
how the
is
drone
helping
came.
him
He
sounds
said this
like
is
a
stock how the
genius.
drone came. So it sounds like maybe he didn't make any changes
So
to
if
it.
it's supposed
At least
to be
according to
tuned
him.
or something. I mean, this is stock. This is how, I
Dan
don't know if it's
Prop
stock beta
snapped
flight.
in
This
half.
is stock how the
DJI
drone
sucks.
came.
He says it's not stock beta flight, or I don't know if this is stock beta flight, but this is how the drone came.
I see it shaking a bit.
It's shaking
I
like
don't,
crazy.
I don't care for that. Let's see how precision I can get with the shake.
LOL Philly.
All right. I don't know. I don't know about this, to be honest.
you
with
say a
ya.
I
prop
love
snapped
Bot,
in
I
half?
just want him to
maybe the
give it a
motor's
fair
just maybe
shake.
broken in. It feels better. No.
Yeah, but Bot didn't set
Look here.
it
I'm gonna
up.
punch up and look.
Oh,
See how
he's
it
not the one who
shakes?
set it up. I see.
You can hear it in the camera too, I'm sure. I don't like that. I don't like that. I guess
Yeah,
Looks
this is.
like
maybe
bad
with a
gyro
tuner
on
it'd
yaw
fly better.
axis.
I don't know. I'm gonna finish this one up. I'm gonna hand it off to Grand. This 03 though, I guess if we're gonna comment on that, yeah. Pretty cool video. I despise 16.9 for freestyle. For cruising around, it's all right, but like, I find
16.9 for freestyle, so good. You better stop it right now, sir.
The kid that S with him set it up and said he made changes, and that kid seems like a nice kid but don't think he knows a whole lot about setting up quads, lol.
Well, if the flight
PID loop
is any
sounds
indication of it, yeah. That kind of sucks. So I don't understand, why did he have somebody else set it up? If
It does look like noise affecting gyro.
And it looks like the flight
4.3 is better.
controller is a fucking Emax Baby Hawk 2 HD board. All right, sick. And then it has DJI fucking 03 thing, and then it has these Emax propellers. This one came, I didn't
It's
know
hard to mess up
DJI
just
has
hovering.
radio in the 03. I don't
Never
know
say
about
never.
DJI, but apparently you can use a
Never
radio.
say never, Chris.
Whole fucking space between the little tiny flight-sided sticky tape on an ELRS receiver. Jam that on in there. The antenna's kind of just like whatever. So boom, there we go. That is the Cinehawk from Emax.
Bot
Isn't that
doesn't
a
he
thing?
have goggles
They do
for
recommend
03?
using a 4S 850, and I have a couple of those, so that's pretty convenient. You got your little. Let's repeat the battery.
I don't understand.
For trying out this little Cinemove. I was worried it's going to be all gray and shitty, and you wouldn't be able to see like the camera quality or whatever. But this is cool. God has blessed us today.
Wait.
Will you please download the program and do this for me? And he said sure. So Grant took one for the homies, and he downloaded a spy program onto his computer so he could activate this thing. How did activation go? Like legit? Did you have any issues with
Using
it?
OG DJI goggles.
I did have a few issues. First of all,
IMH
because
of
I
this
only
demonstrates
used the
why a
goggles
single
because
day
I
review
wanted
doesn't
to
team
have
up
my
well.
full trying to figure that out. If I don't switch back, so I had to do that first. I just wanted to get that out of the way just in case I wanted to do that.
Jesus.
It sounded like he just set up the DJI for him. But if you're just setting up and registering DJI, is that really going to mess with the tune of the quad at all? Do you have to do stuff, like a lot of stuff in beta flight with
Thank you,
that?
Grant. I appreciate you going through all that trouble to get it work, man. Thank you very much.
I feel like if I gave my quad to someone and was like, hey, can you set up a new camera on it? And they gave it back to me and it flew like crap. I'd be like, what did you do? What happened?
No.
All right, sick. Hey, so what Grant doesn't know is
Setting
after
up
this
the
review for
DJI
helping
is
me
like
out,
the
I'm just
most
gonna give him
simple
the
thing in
entire Cinemove
FPV.
with the
If you
DJI
can't do
03
that,
and shit.
something
Wait,
is
aren't I a
wrong.
nice guy? I'm such a nice
No,
guy.
not at
All right,
all.
cool. So thank you again very
It's
much,
shooting
Grant,
tea.
for taking the hit on that
If
one,
you're a
getting everything
DJI
working. I didn't want to
pilot.
fuck with it. I don't have DJI goggles. I didn't want to mess with trying to bind anything. So I was like, here you go, bud. You mind doing this? And he did. So thank you. So let's see how this son of a bitch flies. I bound it to my radio. Actually,
Yeah, I don't see. This is really confusing. Then this is really like deceiving, because he says that he like right here. He's like, this is the stock tuna. I'm not going to touch it. And then he says, I give it to this guy to register it with DJI.
If I had to get someone to set my quad up, I just wouldn't make the video.
Well, listen, that's a whole nother story. But yeah, I agree. But
He is not
yeah.
selling the drone to him at 9 to retail.
But it's hard for the review though, because you're like, well, okay, I see that this kid registered it, sure, but does that mean that he screwed the tune up while he was registering it with DJI? It sounds like Bot didn't want to download the DJI stuff because he said it's a spy program because he doesn't like DJI. Fine, whatever. I don't exactly want to download a whole bunch of Chinese companies' software either, but if you got to, you got to.
All those clips over clips seems like more than just DJI setup.
It did, and that's what I was trying to hear, but
The goggles first because I wanted to have my full trying to figure that out. If I don't switch back, so to do that first.
it sounded like he said a bunch of stuff about trying to fly it and couldn't get it to fly with his goggles and had to go back to the route or something. I don't know, but it makes it worse because then you can't tell. You can't tell like what happened there.
Oh,
All right, I want to hear it though.
State. I don't
The
know what
props.
that means. Okay, then he goes away.
He did mention that he crashed
Oh,
it
right
before
away.
the
This is
review.
Oh, he
Everyone
did?
has a Chinese spy
Okay.
in their pocket,
Okay.
lol.
If
Now
he-
I guess it's about the rod hack to do first.
If he crashed it
shaky.
before the
Oh, do
review,
you
then
see
yeah,
that? You
maybe
can probably see this in the DVR.
maybe they knocked something
That's
loose
not very
or
Cinewoopy.
a little
my shit set up wrong?
fell off of something, or I don't know.
Okay, well, so the
Got
DJI video
TikTok
is like
balloon in
crystal
your
clear.
pocket
Oh
or
shit!
just
it
11
fucking
Jinping
fell
to
out of the
see me.
sky. I think that may have been like.
Okay. Anyways,
He could have got a bad one, but I watched 4 or 5 videos on this quad and everyone seemed to have the same experience as Nick Burns except Bot. Okay, so yeah, it was obviously then. I guess there was something that had to have happened from time of receiving to time of flying for review. But yeah, I would go off of Nick's experience with it because that seemed
like a 2023 flying
maybe
quad,
it's the
like
NFC, so needed
a
to
bind
have
and
the
fly
firmware.
that should be, you know, flying well. Because I really don't.
I trust Nick Burns with my catfish life.
I don't think there is a bind and fly in the world now that is being sold, even the cheap ones that fly that bad. I mean, like the Darwin FPV quads, I'd say, are probably like arguably the cheapest quads you can buy, bind and fly. And so you wouldn't expect it to have like a great tune or handle very well because it's using cheaper electronics, so on and so forth. But it doesn't do that. I can hover and fly and rip around with my Darwin FPV quads, and they're all good.
Freestyle FPV LOL.
So yeah, you would really figure.
Mr. Brundle.
You would really figure that everything would fly well. Mr. Brundlefly, we were just watching a video of your video, the one you posted in our Discord, of the Welcome to Paradise.
Brundlefly.
I have a question for you. Is that your home that you're sitting in front of flying, or is that some type of thing other than your home, a compound of sorts?
My Darwin 15 4-in-1S have been great.
Holy catfish. Well, thank you for the review, Nick. As always, keeping it
beefy and thick.
Keeping it beefy and thick, and we do appreciate it always.
That flew like 2018 beta flight.
It really did. That looked really
I think
bad.
It's a thing.
It was very shaky, and yeah, not stable at all. And that's what I was saying. The more I think about it, the really cheap bind and flies that I've flown last year, those flew well.
Beefy
I mean,
and thick and within the calipers.
Not great, but they flew pretty well. Oh yeah, barely fits.
Larger than my calipers will stretch to.
Barely fits. That's your parents' house. Okay, beautiful property. Really nice. And the man, having all that right across the street from you.
LOL, I don't recall saying beefy and thick. Funny how words come out.
Yeah, I've said it and I'll say it again. Some of our out of context FPV clips that I've been able to find have been fantastic. The only ones that aren't ever out of context but they're still funny is XJet. He says things like,
"Pry your buttocks right apart till your eyes water."
So he'll say things like that, but that's not out of context. That's just funny. But then you can catch other people saying things out of context, and it makes for good sound clips. But yeah, you have some good ones, Nick. And we have the classics.
Stickers.
We keep the classics around, just in case, you know? Just in case.
Oh hey guys, I just got back from ripping.
Oh hey, Mr.
That
Beans.
pastor loves them.
How was ripping?
Sweet so good.
Cinnamon loaves.
He does.
Goddamn. Smoking crack.
He does love
ripping beans.
Our sound clips. He's a big fan. Pastor. I had a good time over on his stream last night. He's a good dude. Him and Casey. I like hanging out with them. Nice group of guys over there. Philly Style, thank you for your $2 super chat, brother. Appreciate that. Happy Friday to you.
Show Nick my Photoshop work. Brandon
Your Photoshop
too
work.
much rice and beans type ripping.
Do I have that on my computer
the rip
still?
was solid.
Let me see. I might still have that on my computer. We found we paused one of your videos once, Nick. We were all like sitting here watching something of yours, and we paused it at one point, and you were making
liquid.
this face
Tee-hee.
that looked like you were smoking some of that jazz cabbage. You know what I mean? You getting down a little bit of that devil's lettuce. You know what I'm saying? Hitting up some of that green goblin.
Freestyle and some mid-range
so
transmission
Brundle
wire
added
top surfing.
Brundle added to it.
8-bit FPV Redec 72 ha 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 ha. Brundle fly, this is gonna be weird.
I need to find it.
Ha ha ha.
Well, there. Okay, hang on. Oh, here it is. I got the original. I don't have the original. This isn't the original. This is the one that Brundle photoshopped. But
it was liquid.
You had a bit of like a glazed look on your eyes when I paused it, and he got this screenshot. He got this screenshot, and just added in just a little doobie for you. That's all. It's very funny.
LMFAO.
We have fun here. We have fun here.
Tee-hee.
Oh boy.
You could say it was a juicy rip. Aw snap, my new spare bowling ball finally came stoked.
Yeah, no, not. There's nothing that would make
fly
you mad.
Nah, it takes a lot to make me mad.
No. We don't.
Pastor's Jero makes me sick video. I walked around for days saying it couldn't be not with Jero. Bot grinder sized.
Fat Pastors
Oh
HD0
boy, that is
makes
funny.
me sick video.
Hello, Nick.
I don't think I've watched
Thanks,
that
Nick.
one. Yeah, we've caught a couple good ones. We had that other one, the picture of Vanover. It was right after a race, and I think someone had come up to him and just asked him for a photo or something, or to take a photo with him, and he just looked wiped. Like, he just looked like he didn't want to be anywhere near it. But he has like this very forced smile, and so I added that onto that picture of the, what's the old guy's name? Harold, is that his name? It's funnier if I can find the original picture.
Brandon Beans, hello, Mr. Beans. Boomer.
Yeah, it's Harold.
You guys seen the $98 5 in BNF? Harold.
What is it? The $98 5-inch bind and fly? I don't think I have.
Where?
Can I find the original
Darwin.
picture? Here's the original one. Okay. This is the original guy. Did it really 404 me? Yeah,
June
it did.
Loco
404.
619, the one Albert was reviewing.
Okay, here it is. All right, so this is the original dude. Let me get this one open. This is the original dude. You know this guy?
If it's in
Real
stock,
popular
prepare
meme.
to see it sell out.
And then I made this one. This is my Vanny version that I've used for a profile picture, and it's been all over the place. But the actual face in the center there is Vanover. It just so happened to
Yes, that one, Johannes.
be pretty close. Happened to fit pretty close to the original. So.
Albert Kim is AE bike and scooter reviewer though, lol.
But that's one that's up on the wall
I have a lot of fun with all Darwin FPV stuff. The Johnny 5 is awesome for the price. TMMRC or something. It's almost better than the original.
Almost. Old Vanny. I think I did see that Albert Kim review. I think I saw it pop up. I didn't actually watch it. It's an Albert Kim review.
Alright, so we got...
Alright. Alright.
Another
My Darwin
5-inch
7-inch is
FPV
dead on
drone
arrival,
here
never got to
from
fly
our
it.
friends at TCMMRC, and they're a store on AliExpress. If those of you watching this video aren't familiar with who TC AliExpress and most
How's she fly?
2 times speed.
50 amp 4-in-1 ESC. It's
I'm already sleeping.
not WLO32. And F405 flight controller.
Fell asleep 2 minutes in the review, lol.
And some of them have plugs here. There's no wiring diagram for this flight controller anywhere that
Albert's
I can
been drinking.
find. They might be selling this part separately, so you might want to check that listing if I find
flights?
it. I'll link it in the
Flights?
video description.
Flights?
If you want to know the
Not so much. We have a picture-in-picture flight.
I have Albert S video playing when I am about to sleep. Calvin, take me away.
If you boost
I
up
have
the
to move my camera so you can see it.
maybe the D gains, that'll help with that. Possibly if you use one of the Betaflight presets for 5-inch.
That roll looks pretty okay.
Bother to do all that because
The tune on it looks alright. The camera system on it looks like it would be the worst thing.
TMMRC is Amazon stuff.
Going through all the trouble of
And that carbon looks kind of thin too, doesn't it?
LOL, we love you, Kim.
Now that I'm looking at it.
TMMRC makes the ELF 88, I think.
On one of my old videos, and the parts changed on theirs and was different from what I was presenting in my video, and they ended up burning some motors and stuff like that. So that's why I don't provide those
2
those
millimeters
anymore, because
arms.
the manufacturers
Yeah,
tend
not
to
much
tweak
crashing gonna happen.
their
Carbon is
specifications from time to time,
2015
and
thin.
what you're going to see in my video
Looks
may not apply to what
2018
you
to
have.
me.
It does.
Strange,
Therefore,
only a
the
picture
CLI
in
dump is
picture
pretty
flight.
dangerous in that case.
Yeah,
It does
he's
look pretty
he's
thin.
done that a few times now. Albert has on these videos of his we've been trying to watch. Is he only gives us a little picture-in-picture flight, which I
Literally 2 millimeters arms, I think.
give me a little more than that. That can't be 2 millimeters, is it?
Wizard X220 anyone?
No way. Does he have a link for
Chamford
this?
3 millimeters.
Hang on. Chamfer 3 millimeters I'd go for, but let's see. Let's find the link.
Lazy editing.
You got a link here, Albert?
Maybe 2.5.
Yeah, you do. Oh, this is the V2. Excuse me. Put a little prestige on it.
Mini Wizard 2023.
I like those. The motor coverings are kind of neat.
Just buy another
Looks like
frame
TPU.
and stack LOL.
Yeah, I don't know. Now that picture on the side, it looks a little thicker than it does in his video. In his video, that looks really thin at this angle he's got it at. Anyways, does it have specs anywhere?
Seems like pip flight viewing on the phone would be hard to see flight flaws and no flight sound to
4
hear
millimeter
smaller
thick.
PID issues.
Okay. Cool. Doesn't
John
look it.
Doe, I was
but
thinking
okay.
of doing that to the
I
Armada
believe him.
Bobcat 4.
Came on
Haha.
Respan 1. Viewers may or may not be on that channel, so you may have to search for that. So at the end of the day, how does this fly? Given the fact that it has a basic tune on here, like basically no tunes,
No
just
measurement.
PID tunes, a PID tune
Try
out
it.
of Betaflight.
No,
it's
no
okay
measurement.
for what it is, and you know, if you're,
I'm pretty sure he just
if you're
sits and
expecting
talks
to
about
take
it.
this to a competitive race and start
Yeah.
beating people.
He just sits and
it's not
talks about it
gonna
on
be
the
good
bench.
Motor post to motor post.
No motor post to motor
I'm
post.
scared to give AliExpress my credit
No
card
calipers.
information.
Not even
LOL.
not even a set of calipers on the bench. Nothing.
Johannes Knackbull LOL. Albert got no
It's
caliper
not going to be
game.
good for this, that particular purpose.
What did he say?
It has CWCWW
okay,
motors
for
based
what
on
it
the
is,
nuts.
and you know, if you're expecting to
I
take
made
this
it
to a
back to the
competitive race
Bitterroot mofos.
and
That
start
S
beating people,
2016.
it's not going to be good for this, that particular purpose. If you
Why
just
we
want
never
something to
see the driver's
fly,
side
kind
of
of
the
cruise
quad.
around, maybe you're not necessarily a beginner, but maybe you want to move on from something like whoops or for something like that to maybe something a little bit bigger, and want to fly in a more open area.
Yeah,
This is
Darwin
not a
likes doing the
bad
double
quad
net
to
crab.
try, as long as you're
Holy
not going to be
catfish,
crashing
look
it
how robust that
like a lot.
VTX antenna.
That VTX antenna is serious.
If you already kind of know how to fly, this will be fine for that purpose. I don't really know how this is going to hold up in terms of severe crashes because this frame is only a 4 millimeter thick.
Why
bottom
didn't you
plate,
crash it for
and
us,
most
Albert?
likely, it's a single piece, right? So if you break it, then you have to replace
Oh
the
yeah,
whole
that
frame.
sucks.
So I would not recommend this for any sort of situations where you
Any
might be
punch-outs?
crashing it frequently.
No,
I'm
I
sure
don't think so.
for light crashes in like a soccer field or some
It
sort
looks
of
like he
grassy
just kind of
area,
did some
this
sweeping.
is probably not going to be too heavily damaged
said
as long as
4
you're not going too
millimeters.
fast. But if you're
I've paid more for antennas.
maybe the D gains, that'll help
Carbon
with
looks
that.
thin. Now I
Possibly
gotta
if you
work
use,
later beats
one of
OS.
the Betaflight presets
Antenna at
for
full
finding something
attention
help with
like
this
me
one
when
here.
I
didn't
see
bother
your
to do all
mom.
that.
I'm gonna try to watch.
Does this
The
guy
parts
ever
also change
flip?
later, so, going
I'm gonna try to watch just the
tune,
DVR.
and I see light up and all that is kind of pointless because someone took one of my previous CLI dumps on one of my old videos and the parts changed on theirs and was
Later
different from
route.
what I was presenting in my video.
Later
and they ended up running
Bitterroot
some motors and stuff like
FPV.
that. So
Bitterroot, take it easy,
I don't
brother.
provide those anymore because the manufacturers tend to tweak their specifications
Oh
from time
shit,
to time,
we
and
will
what
going
you
what
can see
I
in my video
miss.
may not apply to what you
I guess there was a little bit of a punch out right there.
their specifications from time to time and what you're going to see in my video.
Very
may not
little.
apply to what you have.
Not really.
A CLI dump is pretty dangerous in that case. You might have a part that doesn't match, and then you'll either most of the time it won't even fly. But in the case where you can't,
A little
harness,
snap
sometimes
roll.
bad things happen, like
Later
flyaways,
Bitterroot
burn motors, issues with that,
FPV.
stuff like that. But again,
Another
Even
snap
flying
roll.
puts me to sleep.
You get what you pay for here.
Me too, finishing up more paperwork.
They may respond to an email or two
He's
here
got
or
all
there,
this
but
room to
you're
fly
really
at this
working
park,
this
and
out.
he's just kind
I
of
missed
flying in this
Terry
one
Shaw
little.
from last night.
This one little square.
Later Bitterroot. That was less of a punch out and more of a tickle out.
Yeah, true.
Camera ISN.
Not sure how to put together, but
Bad.
yeah, basically,
I
No,
don't
it's not so
believe
bad.
the company does any tuning on their products. I appreciate your time.
It doesn't look like they really need to do too much. It doesn't look that far off. I can't tell though. It's really hard. He's not really doing a whole lot.
So at the end of the day, how does this fly? Given the fact that it has a basic tune on here,
Slap out LOL.
PID tune out of Betaflight, it's okay for what it is. And if you're expecting to take this to a competitive race and start.
That's his whole line about competitive racing with it.
You just want something to fly.
I don't see any serious punch outs or anything. There's still quite a bit of DVR left, but so far it looks like a bunch of turns, some kind of split S's.
We need 80.
I'm still burping up stinky socks. You want me to eat another one of these things?
Johannes Knackbull, I do smiling face with hearts.
Come on.
to replace the whole frame. So I would not recommend this for any sort of situations where you might be crashing it frequently. I'm sure for like light crashes in like a soccer
It's
field
the
or some sort of grass
FPV
area,
version of
this is probably not going
foreplay.
to be too heavily damaged as long as you're not going too fast. But if you're going to be flying into like trees or concrete walls,
Foreplay eventually
need
leads
another
to
reaper.
something. This is like the FPV version of edging. This just never leads anywhere.
Again, you know, for casual flying, for the money, it's under $100. You know, it does the job. You see, you know, the kind of flying I'm doing in the sample footage here. You know, it flies. It's not amazing. But if that's all you're looking for, maybe you want to put a little HD camera on here, like an Action 2 or something like that.
You
Get
can
some,
have my thumb.
HD footage. You can do that too. This is gonna be totally fine for something like that. Get some like sort of cruising type flying and cinematic footage. Anyway, links to everything down
Yeah, no
in the
punch
video
outs, no
description.
nothing really. Just some sweepies and a couple of snap rolls. I don't even think he did any flips, like a pitch flip.
Is his old lady bringing the footage?
Yes, 20 minutes. She'll be here with the footage. Yes, correct. You got it.
And now
boy.
I've got blue balls.
Yep. On that note, maybe I'll check out one of those. Those look kind of fun. I like those little like cheapy builds. I always think those are neat because I know a lot of people look for things that are, you know, affordable and they don't mind smashing into the ground. I really don't like the fact that it doesn't have separate arms and a thin bottom plate. But I mean, it's $100. You know, you can't expect too much from it, I guess. I don't know. Maybe not. I also don't like giving AliExpress my credit card information, so
Still live or crossing up?
we'll see. Still live or no, we're still here. We're still here. I'm just getting ready to go now. I just realized
Closing.
it's yes, I am closing up. Yes. It's 1 o'clock now my time. We've been up for 2 hours 45 minutes on the stream, so we'll probably
I'm still
probably
loving
kill it
my
here.
baby Abe Pro, but I modded it so much that I'm sure I can still call it that.
Yeah, probably. But that's I think that's a good that's a good thing about Darwin's stuff is that it's a good jumping off point. Like you can buy it and it's a pretty good base to build off of. Where you can fly it and beat it up when you first get it and you don't you don't worry too bad.
Should have a big giveaway video coming soon. Be sure to get in on it to get some free quads.
Oh, there you go. There you go. You heard it first right here. Keep an eye on Mr. Burns' channel if you haven't.
Yet it gets you to air for pennies.
Uh,
It's rain like crazy here again in
keep an
SoCal.
eye on that. Quad giveaways coming soon. A bean to go. Come on, man. I've had 3 beans today already.
That's cool of you, Nick.
3 beans?
Come on, man.
Do I really need to have any more beans? I had a Reaper to start my morning. I had a Reaper at 11 a.m. that was no good. Oh,
I think
Lordy.
15.
Well, ladies, gentlemen, thank you so
4
much
is the
for hanging
magic
with us
number.
today. Appreciate
It's a
it.
competition who can give the best foot massage.
Excuse me?
It will be a good one, I can feel it.
I already won.
Eat it with your non-dick hand.
You know I can't use the other because I broke it.
God damn it, man! You done made me
Later,
hurt
head.
my dick hand.
Keep your dick hand strong, boys. Happy Friday to you. Enjoy your weekend if I don't see you. And if you're around tomorrow night, come on by. We'll be hanging out
Later,
tomorrow
all
night.
stay safe.
We'll do open lobbies for a little bit. May do some IRL flying tomorrow night. I don't
Later.
know yet. I got some stuff I got to
Have a
test.
good one, why all.
So I might do that tomorrow
Have
night.
a good weekend.
But
all.
I'll keep you guys posted in the
Later,
Discord.
friends.
If you'd like to check
Later,
that out,
Infinity Loop.
link is in the description.
Their concept 195 looks really decent. Later, everyone.
But until
Cheers.
then, enjoy your Fridays.
Thanks,
Go out
heads
and
and
fly,
all y'alls
boys.
laters, all
Get
y'all.
some stick time in today.
Yeah, all 5 looks okay.
And we will see you
Auf Wiedersehen. Yeah, boys,
tomorrow.
have a great one.
Peace.
Laters, why all. Bye all. Adios. Peace.
I remember when I could get gas for a nickel.